Holy goly moly! What's going on? I have just returned from a con. Yeah, wow. It's good. Actually, shoot, I got to text Andy. Saw a couple people there. If thank you for hold on, like the 20 so people that came up and either like said hi, Doug, guys. I forgot to tell you guys this backstage. So many people complimented like the channel, the show. They were telling us what their favorite shows were. A lot of cool stuff like that. Thank you very much. Thank you for everybody that said hi, everybody that chipped in. It was good to see everybody, man. It was really cool, man. It was lot of people this time. Well, there's a lot of people there. Holy hell. But yeah, so we'll get more of that in TAC. Maybe we'll cover some things. I'll show you some of the stuff I got from the show.
I'll show you that picture of Dern you sent.
Oh, the 7-foot dirge. Yeah, there's a guy who dressed up 7-foot dirge. I actually have an interview with Joe Conley somewhere, and it's his buddy, and I don't know. I got to go through that. I actually got to find where the GoPro is because I think I might have lost it. I might have lost all the footage. Who knows? It's okay though. I'll figure it out. But I got some other stuff. I don't think I'm gonna go through comics too because I pulled some comics and showed them to Wayseeker, and he got extremely upset because he asked how much I paid for them. So we might not go through comics, and we might do that on TAC. But I'll show you some other stuff, and then I just won't tell you what I paid or didn't pay for it at all. That way, Wayseeker won't get all angry. All right. Let's say hi to everybody in the chat. Oh, by the way, Pete says he's going to be on later. We'll see.
Jedi still suspended.
Oh, he's almost suspended indefinitely. I think his live show was pre-taped last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Yeah. I don't know. I was at the con, so I heard it was pre-taped, and he wasn't alive to be on live, so we'll see. GT, what the shit? Okay, there we go. GT Comics, hi, thumbs up, excellent. Keith W, hi, gents, looking forward to the rewind. Yes, thank you for all the hard work you put in. Fire, rock on, cool. And that's Mando for walking into all the carbonated people in the first series on Dom's favorite ship that no longer exists. What is it, Dom?
The Razor Crest. Go figure. Also, the Darksaber's gone too. And I have that.
What are you going to do?
Good
What
written.
can you do?
Oh, good riddance to Darksaber. Tommy Longbox. Oh, he switched it up to Cad Bane. There you go.
Nice.
Let's see what's going on. Star Wars Sunday with the Dark Side crew. You got to love it. Tommy, we love you. Having you here. Love whatever. Cheers. Cheers. I'm exhausted. I'm going to say a lot of weird stuff, but that's all right. We'll be good.
I had to read the book for him again.
For who?
For you.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you do that.
I've heard a lot of stories about this book that people couldn't finish. That's why they're suspended. So, geez.
Yeah, I mean, definitely one person definitely couldn't finish, so he couldn't come on the show because of it. It was actually a really good book, dude. Well, I'll hear what Wayseeker has to say about the donkey and the baddest cartoon character ever. Name another one that mated with the dragon. Oh, the donkey, like Ed. What's going on? Where's no algorithm? Is that Pete back there? The donkey is the baddest cartoon
From Shrek.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to figure out if there's an argument there. I don't believe there is one. I think
so.
I think you're on point there, Ed.
Yep.
Hi, Eric. What's going on? John, what's going on, everyone? What is going on, John? Hope you're doing well out there. I gotta hear what John's got to say about the comics this week. Gotta see what listen, John, I'll tell you right now, I flat out told him not to do stuff in this thumbnail. So if you have comments on the thumbnail, you ask Pete. Okay? All right.
You didn't say anything.
Me what?
There he is.
You didn't say anything.
Fresh from the suspension. Here we go. Pete.
I guess with 3 Hour Space Tours and having Pete, who let Pete back in the room? Pete, good to have you back. I heard you locked it down. I heard you suspended Jedi, made him do a tape show. I appreciate that. I heard Lopez tried to pick out the craziest questions ever so Noah would get it right so he could act like he's smart while he's Wikipediaing his own answers because he's getting them wrong. Heard that happen too. So make sure you guys go back and check out.
It was a weird mix of questions for his his Jeopardy. I want to say celebrity.
At the con, you know how the cons work now, right? They want to charge you like $600 for internet, and you can't get any, phone service. I walk outside real quickly. We'll talk more about text. Yeah. So I walk outside real quickly because all of a sudden I think it's my wife calling because it's Sunday, so I bring the kid and the wife around to say hi to everybody, and it's fucking Lopez, and he's like, "Yeah, dude." And I'm like, hey, let me ask you a question. How hard did you try to make those questions? Did you make them like find the most impossible question and ask like you knew he's like, yeah. I was like, don't do that, dude. Don't do that. So I think next week it might be a little bit easier. Hey, what's going on, Astro? Somebody, I got a good compliment about your art, just so you know. I can't remember who it was, or I mean, like I said, I'm tired, but somebody at the con said, oh, yeah, hey, by the way, I think they bought something from you. Said they really loved it and everything like that. So what's going on, man? What's going on, everybody? Oh,
Astro's
shout out
got
to
a new logo, too.
Huh?
His wife got him a new logo.
It looks awesome.
Is it? It's this Darth Revan?
No.
Oh.
It's on his
Darth
IG.
Revan, you
Gotta
are
ask
off.
on his IG.
Yeah, Darth Maul. Sorry, I'm off today. Degenerate DNA. What's up, fellas? What's up going on? Darth Lopez, congratulations. Cheers to Wayseeker, and I'll catch the replay. What happened to you, Wayseeker?
I don't know. He's just always congratulating me. It's cool.
He's weird, dude. That boy's weird.
He's
built way
Yeah, I don't
different,
mind.
dude. He's built way different. No, yeah, not at all. Wayseeker did something of note or nothing.
No,
Neither.
nothing.
AOA.
Absolutely
Hey,
nothing.
AOA. See, this is. You know what? I went into the chat
You.
just to give some support for Lopez and see how his thing went. I asked how it went. AOA gave me the full rundown of what really happened with the game. And then Kyle was poo-pooing him, and Pete was trying to put some sugarcoat Pete-ness on it. By the way, Pete, somebody asked, I talked to somebody, and they're like, is Pete pretty much a goofball as he seems? I was like, yes. He's as short as he seems, and he's definitely as much of a
I'm
goofball in
actually
real
shorter
life.
than I seem here.
Yeah, you are. No, that's
Come
a
on.
true point. No.
Come on, Pete's a lovable dude. Come on.
Hey,
He,
I
I gave you that.
short.
I gave you the love. I said, yeah, no, he absolutely is. Hot damn, some Pete action. Okay, whoa, now AOA, slow it down. All right, cool. So, oh wait, do you guys want to see? Do you since there's not a lot of people here? Do you guys want to see what I got?
Yeah,
You wanna
let's see what
some,
you got.
some stuff.
Let's see it.
So you want to see
Yeah,
some
yeah.
stuff?
Let's see
Let's
it.
see.
Let's see some pickups.
Marco never lets anybody else show off pickups. When he gets something cool, he can't wait to show it.
No. This isn't even that cool. I just want to show it because because I don't do pickups because you guys show garbage all the time and junk.
Garbage.
All right, let me get
Jeez.
Yeah, you could have
You
just
tell
said,
me if
well,
you-
because
Stop the
Tom has a
face.
whole IG channel
Yeah, yeah,
promoted
yeah.
around his pickups and a
No,
whole
exactly.
separate show on Friday where they do that.
I got these.
You have to poo-poo everything.
No, on Wednesday because I was setting up for the show. So I got these on
You didn't
Wednesday.
hear any of that.
Hey, so I got these on Wednesday. This is what Dom I think was right. I got the Star Wars, like the little Clone Wars advertisement
That's
cutout
cool. I
thing.
like that.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. And then on top of all that, I got some of the episode 1. Lopez is gonna love this later. That was episode 1. The Jabba Sticks got it right.
Oh, that's
And then-
nice.
I got Qui-Gon with everybody's favorite.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
have that Jar
Oops, this one's
Upside
upside
down.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all right. Upside down Anakin. Annie pod racing. So all the it's the whole set of these promos. So for the Phantom Menace. So that goes right along with
That's pretty cool.
National things. But this is what I got that I wanted to show you guys. So it's not a big show, but here we go. This is actually probably, since he's not here, if he's good enough and he's a good boy, he gets off suspension from 1977.
What are you talking about?
This has got to be C-3PO. Yeah.
Oh wow. What is that? The poster or a?
No. Is that the
Look,
punching bag?
Oh,
It looks like a blow-up floaty.
Oh, wait. No. What is it, a poncho?
Poncho.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
Original Poncho! Hey!
Yeah.
19
hey,
clean as
listen,
the day
Jedi was
long.
saying it was raining in Hawaii the other day. So
I'm not sure it'll fit Jedi, but
It might end up just being a hat. Like he'll just put it on
you know,
his
I was
head.
thinking about him because I was like, man, dude, he's suspended.
you're gonna make him
And I was
look
also
like
like, I never
He's
sent him
gonna
that
look like a
box
yellow
that I'm supposed to send him. So,
So there you
yeah,
go.
got a punch. I got that one.
that's cool.
Real sweet deal on that. And thanks to Brad's Comics.
How
And
many
then,
nubs did you see at con? There's got to be everybody's dressing up as nubs, right?
Not a one. And then I also, hey, number 2, I also got so then I got also a Vader,
Oh, that's
the
cool.
Vader
Oh,
one.
cool.
That's pretty
Nice.
sweet.
Oh, Vader
And
poncho?
then I also got, because he threw in a bunch of stuff, the pack cards. It's got gum in it, so this is going to go to somebody so they can eat the gum. Okay.
I want to see
Another?
someone eat the gum live.
You.
It's probably
You were going to eat the gum live.
so good.
Not me.
We nominate Tom.
Yeah, I don't think it's Brad threw it and said, here, he gave me sweet deals on these.
It'd be
I'm
like
not gonna-
next week. Where's
Once
Dom?
again, I made a mistake already telling Wayseeker how much I paid or didn't pay for stuff, so I'm not going to say how
What
much I
happened to
did or
Tom?
didn't
Well, he
pay
got
for this.
botulism from that gum.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so we will. I got some books too, but I don't feel like showing off books because whatever. Maybe I'll show him on the tax show. Big shout out to him. Big shout out to Keith Daggett, Daggett's Comics. Who else do we got? Bill from Bill's Comics and More in Canton, Ohio. Obviously, Dub was great out there.
I actually thought my brother would show up.
I did too. Everybody kept that. You know, I'll be honest with you. I had like 3 or 4 people ask if your brother was around.
You know, it's funny. My brother didn't show up. I actually called him up. He was at a wedding, and I'm surprised he didn't go to the.
Oh, should have told me to come on. I would take you there. Big shout out to Obi, our people. Dan the man had a great day, great couple days. He was flat out there too. Thank you to him because he hooked me up with a favor.
Was there a lot of toys? Did they have a lot of toys there?
There was, dude. Dom, you were going crazy.
Yeah, I saw.
Actually, you know what? So this
was there. I saw his IG. Got
big shout out, Comic Man Andy. Actually, had a couple dinners with him.
Cool.
He's always fun to have in town.
Look up his IG because he got the Clone Wars 1.
Yeah, that Clone Wars.
Which
Really cool. Ashley was there.
Really
She
cool.
was super dope. Maybe I'll see if we can get Gray out. There's a lot. I'll tell you this. There's a lot of cool celebrities out there. Almost every celebrity that was there. There's surprise. There's one celebrity, and we're going to show you this. And I wasn't going to do this because I didn't feel comfortable doing it because I hope it's not, substance that's causing it. This one guy looks bleeping homeless. Like he was walking around. Like I go, hey dude, this guy's really cool. He's a nice dude. So, spoiler alert, we'll do it on Tuesday, tax show or whatever. But I was like, this dude's really cool cat. Dom, I think I've introduced you before. We talked to this guy before. Real cool cat, whatever. And I take people to the table. They're like, where's he at? And I'm like, oh, God, damn. And I was like, they're like, what? And I was like, he was at the table. And they're like, where? I was like, you didn't see me say hi and talk to him for a minute? They're like, no. I was like, you know the guy that looked like he was homeless? And they're like, yeah, who was that? I go, oh, that was him.
Oh, damn. Wow.
So there's that guy was there.
That guy was okay.
Holy hell.
Right,
It's a big spoiler. We're gonna put him in the tack. There's gonna be a bunch of picks coming from Dub, man on the street. He had a clipboard out. He was asking questions too, which was pretty nice. Dude, it was. I'll tell you this. For a working con, it's probably been one of the funnest cons I've had. I'm exhausted, but it's one of the funnest cons I've been in a while.
Hey, look, that's amazing. Hey, in 2 weeks, I'm going to the Philadelphia con. Pete,
You going, Philly?
You going?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I don't know if I'm gonna do Friday and Saturday, but I'm taking my son on Saturday, I think.
Okay.
I'll tell you this: the Saturday buzz, it was packed, and I think maybe it was the kind of low key like excitement on that because of that. But like the buzz on Sunday, it was like, I mean, like people were having a good time. Saturday was work, but I feel cool. Why did I blow his cover? Did Comic Man Andy show up? Yeah, Comic Man Andy was. Yeah, hell yeah, BK. Comic Man Andy, of course, dude. He's the. We hung out. He hung out with Moo.
He's really a cool dude, man. I can tell
What
you
the hell's the name of that place we ate at? I can't remember Chinese Cafe. No,
You ate
whatever.
Chinese food?
You get sushi?
Yeah, of course. No, not the sushi place. That sushi place. No, I had that sushi place earlier in the week.
Oh, okay.
That place I take you to. No.
Yeah.
No. It was like we had like 20 people with us. We couldn't go to. No. We'll talk about that on tech, but no, we went to Chinese. Yeah. Is it Chinese Cafe? We went to Chinese Cafe. A bunch of people celebrated somebody's thing, and had a bunch of people had a good old time. It's like a birthday. Somebody's birthday. Somebody's birthday.
Can't say that like somebody's thing.
Throwing
I
out
don't know.
like nonverbal words. Thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, because I don't want to say who it is, just in case that person doesn't want people to know who it was, and just in case it was not Comic Man Andy. By the way, we did Comic Man Andy was just there.
Okay. So
but yeah,
keep playing the pronoun game.
Yeah, we went to celebrate them. We did that. That was fun. We had the wives out. It was a good time. That was good. I went, dude, we're covering a lot of stuff. I went to dinner at the Greek place with Bill and all those guys from Canton, Ohio. It was fun. It was a good time. It was tiring, but it was a good time. Everybody had a restock.
We can do the whole recap on Wednesday.
Let's get into our stuff here. Let's get into the news because I know that Wayseeker is adding a bunch of junk into the news.
One thing.
You guys better not kill me today too, because SNS killed me with a 3.5-hour marathon last.
When Marco's tired, the shows always go extra long. So just be prepared.
I just got Vicks Vapor Rub in my.
You just can't remember anything. He rambles and it goes
absolutely in my eyes. I just rubbed that into my eyes, dude.
Guess what? He rubbed in his eyes. It might be a short show today. Let's go.
Oh my god, that stings.
All right. The big news of the week: the Star Cruiser is closing forever at the end of September. I think a couple weeks ago we talked about this and how they're cutting back, and so we thought
That was a
maybe
couple
they were in
months
trouble.
ago. That was like a year ago.
Let me tell you something.
And
They're
now
cutting
it's
back.
done.
Greed made this happen. Greed for the prices that they wanted for this damn
Yeah.
place. The regular person can go. Greed. And on
That's
top
not
of
true.
that
It's not
sequel damn
true.
trilogy figure.
That's
team,
not what happened.
The sequel
Dude,
trilogy team, get rid of that shit.
they couldn't staff the fucking place.
Come on.
No, they couldn't. Dude, Dom, do you talk to people? I talked to people that went to this multiple times, and they said it was getting worse and worse. The last time this guy, well, I'll get him on the show. I actually have to call him. I got his number myself. The last time this dude said he went there, he said it may have been like maybe 3/4 staff from the first time he went there. It didn't even have enough staff at this place anymore.
That's crazy. And then staff, and then on top of that, the prices you're charging. You could take a trip.
Prices are not the problem with Disney.
Dom,
When you
this
go
is
to
not-
these places,
no,
you have
yeah.
money to spend.
Yeah, Dom,
Yeah.
you're paying. Dom, you overpaid for a book this week and talking about the prices these dudes are paying. Like it's all relative, man. This is not that expensive, dude. Let me tell you, if you got kids, you been to Disney World, you know how expensive Disney World is.
but for the
No, I don't think you do know. I don't think you know how expensive
The
it
fact
is.
is now, look, first of all, now it's outrageous that they want to charge the price that you can go to another country and have a great time for 2 weeks.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. Come on.
No, you can't. If you ever been to another country, you fly there, you got a hotel, you got food.
Hey,
You
you, don't
can't do
think,
that for-
you don't think you can take a trip to Australia or New Zealand and have a better time for 2 weeks for the money you got to pay for?
Oh, you can.
Well, yeah, because I don't fucking cosplay. Yeah, absolutely.
You're crazy.
But
That's not
yeah,
true.
well, how much was
You
this?
might be
Was
able
it
to fly
4,000?
there and back, and that's it.
Was it only like 4,000? What was it? 4,000?
$6,000 for a friggin'
6,000?
2 nights. Come on.
I get
Really?
that, but you can't go to another
Yeah.
country for $6,000 for.
What do you think? What do you think Disney is, bro?
Yeah, you're talking about your
Disney.
backpacking across Europe.
Yeah.
Like it's
We went. We went to Disney for
Staying in
5 days.
hospitals.
Hey, Dom, we went to Disney for 5 days. 5 days. And this was pre-pandemic. Ask me how, like literally as the pandemic was about to shut down. Ask me how much it cost for 5 days.
How much?
$15K, not including flights.
It doesn't even take off. You can't even go to space for real. Come on.
yeah. Well, we're adding it up for we're
Let's-
going.
let's
in a
be
few
clear.
months.
I
Prices are
agree.
starting to build.
I agree.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, Pete. It's more expensive
I know,
than
but I'm prepared. I know.
50K back then was a fucking deal. That same trip I did for 15K probably costs about 25 now.
You're
Like
paying
it's
like $30
ridiculous.
for a blue milk. It's ridiculous.
Iger never cared for this too. That's the other thing.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Parks were underachieving, and Iger came in and said, "We got to fix the parks." He lowered costs. He wants to get
Put
people there.
The original trilogy characters roaming the ruins, and that's what you'll get people because the sequel trilogy is not doing it.
That's not true, Dom.
Dude,
That's
Dom, you can go.
Galaxy's Edge is
Galaxy's
hugely
Edge is
popular
still there,
still.
going crazy. Yeah,
It's not true.
dude, Galaxy Edge has been no matter what. Yeah, Wayseeker's preaching. Yeah, like I hate to defend the fucking. There's nobody who dislikes that trilogy more than me. Okay, but I will tell you that I'm also not gonna lie and say like when I was at Galaxy's Edge, fucking there's not 50,000 little girls dressed up as Rey. There's not a bunch of assholes dressed up as Kylo Ren, and that it was a 4.5 hour wait just to get in by appointment only to build your own lightsaber. Like it was. That's how it is.
Yeah.
It's packed, dude. They did the difference between that one and this one is they opened that in portions and did it right. They tried to open this all at once. They didn't. It was not ready to go, and it progressively just kept snowballing and snowballing and snowballing. And I would once again, it's also to a very niche audience because who the fuck wants to dress? I mean, I don't.
You
I
can't
saw lots of
cosplay.
guys.
I know you can't cosplay, right? You can't cosplay.
No, you can.
there.
That's what they no, like that's what it's
the
for.
point of this place was.
The point of this place is
You just
that's what
can't
I'm saying. It's
cosplay.
niche.
You just can't cosplay as the same people who are at Galaxy's Edge when you're there. So like,
Which is also putting one hand behind your back.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like you're not gonna let people cosplay as Rey. Like
They like people cosplay as they got Boba Fett now roaming the ruins with Fennec Shan and Mando.
No, that's not canon. That are just
Well, you also just can't have 20
Theo,
Boba
those are
Fett's
just
on
people
your
that
Galactic
come-
Space
they would
Cruise.
have those every
I
once
know,
in a while.
right?
It's
What was that,
just
Pete?
once in a while.
You can't have 20 of the same person on your cruise to
Yeah.
suspend disbelief.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. It's supposed to be
Okay.
immersive.
look at I don't Dom. I've talked to people that are on it. They loved it, but that ain't my cup of tea. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It just ain't my cup of tea. I don't understand it. I don't get what they're doing. But it seems to me like they were serving a very niche market because, like, I
yeah,
mean,
the idea behind that, I feel like that was better served for something that like that's the entire trip. Like that's a cruise. That's like a cruise idea where you go on a cruise on a
I agree
boat.
completely. Yep.
You're all
I agree. I
separated.
agree.
You live it that way for a week, however long you're there. That's fine. That makes sense.
And
But
I would definitely
having
love
this in
that
the middle of
better.
the regular park. It's weird. I'm going to do 2 days here, and then the rest of the time I go back and we're Mickey Mouse time.
AOA, did you go? AOA didn't go this, but he'll tell you that food portions were tiny nonsense, and you can barely see sunlight.
No.
Part of the reason you're supposed to be immersed in whatever, dude. There's a guy. I'm telling you, even check in at Tuesday because Dub knows him well. That dude went a bunch of times, and he builds all his own stuff, and he's got like 50. Like the guy who plays Dirge, he went to this twice.
Yeah.
Loves the shit out of it. He told me, he's like, dude, did you hear about this? I said, yeah. He's like, I'm so sad. I was gonna go back again. I was like, well, you better go soon. He's like,
It's already sold out. You can't. It sold out. All of the remaining things sold out this week. So there was demand. Demand was not the issue.
No, they can't staff it.
They just
dude,
couldn't staff it.
I heard that when the guy went one time, he went 3 months later, and the food was different. Like it wasn't even presented the same fucking way. And pretty much what the rumor was that they didn't have enough people in the kitchen staff to do the shit. Like they just didn't have enough people to staff it. Look, think about how they remember when they opened up. Just think for a minute. Remember when they opened up Galaxy's Edge, and remember the whole thing. It was very limited, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's because of whatever Dom just garbage just came out of his mouth about sequel trilogies and people hate it." I mean, I get that we don't like the trilogies. I'm not saying that, but that word salad you use down there is what they were saying too. And then look at it. That's what now, a decade old. And what they did there was they kind of slowly started opening. The Droid Builder opened like 2 years later. They started letting,
old.
huh?
It's 8 years old.
Is it 8?
What? Yeah, it's
Like
what?
5.
The last one is, but the first one.
Yeah, the first one.
Oh. Okay, well.
Yeah.
Anyways, point being, they slow rolled that, and then like people would like take sky pictures. And they're like, "Look, it's empty. Nobody wants it. They're gonna close this park down forever." And it's, if you've been to Disney, like it's a shit show there. There's so many fucking swamp ass people there. It's ridiculous.
Well, it's Florida. It's hot.
It is hot.
All right, let's keep moving on. We can do that forever. Oh, so Kathy Kennedy came this
I
up.
would, yeah, hey, fucking no Star Wars food too. That's Star Wars for that, and the drinks are gross as fuck. All right, go ahead.
But you don't want the lightsaber
There's
churros?
a podcast for, I don't remember, it was EW or whatever, one of the big ones. Talking
Yeah, it was
about,
EW. It was EW podcast. Yeah.
two of the big things, and one was the possibility of bringing High Republic and Cal Kestis both to live
Hey, what's up,
action
Joe?
projects. One of the things I found interesting here is she talked about for the High Republic
Hey, Julie.
specifically,
Yeah.
they're seeing the books as testing ground for what they can bring to what future platforms, whether it be games or TV shows or movies. And so she made it seem like there's a really high chance that the things that really resonate, we might even see similar stories. So they might not do all new stories. They might even do similar stories in different platforms in the future, whether it be a game, whatever.
It seems like they're going to take similar the characters that became or are popular, not the ones they try to push to be popular, the ones that are actually popular. The other thing that she said, what you said is pretty accurate. A little bit of leniency on that, but like the other thing, because I listened to some, the other thing that she said that was fucking very interesting, dude. How the fuck does she like? She is on the internet. She didn't say this. But I know it because what she was saying, she saw and heard on the internet. Like she heard the cast thing. She's like, "We're not doing blah 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 blah." She's like, "I know the internet buzz on this and that." And she knows all the shit that everybody says, which means she knows all the shit everybody says about her too.
Yeah,
which is
does.
like, damn, dude. She's gangster because she's like, "Oh yeah, fuck y'all, I'm good."
Yeah, but she
She's
did
like,
say,
I'm
Dom, no Cal. She was pretty clear.
Yeah, no Cal.
Cal's
No,
not
she
gonna
wasn't
live
pretty.
action.
She was very clear about no Cal. Yeah,
No
she's
Cal.
like, there's a lot of chitter chatter on the internet about Cal. I've been, I followed the board, your conversations and everything else. And she's like, it's pretty amazing that she's able to sift through the internet like that.
Yeah.
Well, she probably has a team of people doing it for her.
Exactly.
No. Like her understanding of how I'm not saying.
No, I know, but you just have a couple of interns sitting there. You collect all the stuff and you put it in little reports. It's like, here you go. Here's the positive stuff. Here's the negative stuff. Here's the stuff about the movie. Here's the stuff about the games. And then she just reads through it. She's not just browsing in her office like on her phone.
No, I don't think. No. I'm not, she's not watching podcasts and shit. No.
That's what I mean.
I just thought it, but like she how it sounded was like she does get the good and the bad off the internet. So they're not like
so
color coding her shit. Like they're giving her the stuff, and she's like, yeah, okay, cool. We're gonna. That's kind of how like it seems like some of the hype for some of the High Republic characters.
But what I get,
I always talk about like what
saying, though, is they're going to Marvel style this and take what they want from the comics and to put in the movies. Is they'll take what they feel works in some of these books, maybe move that stuff forward.
I took it two different ways. I took like kind of some of the themes. Like I think we're going to not get Drangir, which is nice.
Okay,
but like they're going to move some of the characters like Marchand Rowe. Like she didn't say it, but
she a Marchand Rowe series.
Well, she said I mean, like how she was saying is like some of these, you know, how we talked about 3 weeks ago, and people were like, why are you talking about High Republic? And we're like, dude, I'm telling you, the boards are fired up over this shit. Like some of those characters, like, you know, we might get something like, you know, you might get to see Steven Seagal play a Jedi, and we might get that, dude. You never know. Like we might get the blade. So
okay.
Yeah, no, I think that's right. And
not actually Steven Seagal.
Nah, he's a little too old now.
Well, hey, that still had me worried.
Chad, give John the bell. She's at home taking a dump right now and watching. Get out of here. Give him the bell.
Ring the bell.
No, sorry, Chad. I'll get back on the chat, man. My bad. I'm a little slow today.
What was his worst acting thing when he played a Mexican in was it Machete? Or what was the other movie? He played Steven Seagal played a Mexican, a crime lord. He was like the boss.
I don't know. I gave up on Seagal. Once you could stop saying Steven Seagal is and then the movie title, once that kind of stopped, then I stopped watching the movies. Like you could say Steven Seagal is marked for death, or Steven Seagal is above the law. Once he started doing like the, you know, I think Fire Down Below was probably the last. The E is because Fire Down Below don't work. So that was the end of it for me.
Burger King, slow it down, dude. Slow it down. We're not going to make fun of her personal appearances. Joe, I think she is going to eat your soul, which I enjoy. All right, go ahead.
I always like these making of
the
seasons. So the making of Mandalorian season 3 will premiere on June 28th on Disney Plus. So I'll be excited for that one.
See, that's what this is where I'm taking the Catherine Kennedy thing too about what she's saying. I think we might get a little bit more Opa now. You know what I mean? We might get some Zeberini.
I think that's right. I think they want to, but I mean, the other part of the article, she made it really clear that, especially with the High Republic, they want everything to work together, and so they don't want any of these rogue.
Fair enough.
Things going on, so that's good. Mando season 4, we got news this week that it's likely to be delayed due to the production strike. That's not a big surprise.
25, we'll get it. Don't worry about it.
Well, I mean, we weren't going to get it before 24, the end of 24 at the best, anyways.
Yeah.
When are they going to film it? They haven't started. We just got it. We just got a season. What do you want? Another one like 2 weeks later?
I still mad about Boba Fett,
was
bro.
over 2 years before we got this season. What are you talking about?
That's how long TV is.
How long
I'm sorry to break it to you, buddy. They have, and maybe you missed this in the news that we mentioned about 2-3 months ago, and they keep mentioning it. The parks isn't the problem. The problem is streaming, and Disney's not about losing money like Netflix. So they've said, and they're doing this, they're going to slow down the content for streaming. You will be lucky if you get Mando season 4. You will be lucky.
Huh? We know we get Mando season.
Yeah, but we'll be lucky if we get it in the next 5 years too.
We're gonna get it in 20. We'll get it in
I don't want they turn. You say that way, Seeker. You better watch what you're saying because they might just turn this into the movie and call it a fucking day.
They're not going to because
Filoni's
Seeker, you doing that. No,
Seeker. You better watch what you say. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. Ask Joe.
Said he's written the scripts.
They can say whatever the fuck they want. That's not what's happening over there right now.
If they scrap season 4
of Disney, they're not going to delay that one because that's the one that brings in the money. They're going to delay. They're going to delay other projects.
Hold on. You're saying brings in the money. You didn't look at the financials. Nothing brings in the money on TV. Not a fucking thing brings in the money.
They're not scrapping it to turn it into the movie.
No, they're not. This one will come out.
If they scrap it and turn it into the movie, I will shave my head.
But it won't be 2024. It was maybe at best, was going to be December of 2024 with no production strike. Maybe because they wanted to get this thing started in October. But that would have been the best because it takes them a year to film and produce it.
AOA, they'll have enough, but they're already pulling content. Like they have to figure that out.
They're just gonna stretch it. That's all.
They are, and they're
Well-
taking off, and they're going to take off things that aren't.
And they have
that aren't
content
producing
that's
money.
locked
Like they're
up.
already getting rid of Willow. You guys can talk about that on Wednesday, but that's part of residuals. They're trying to take out that.
Oh, Will suck too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But anyway,
well,
it was
did.
bad. Willow was bad. They don't need it.
It greatly.
Rain, I got to do what I got to do to keep it up there.
Does Pete? Yes, Pete's got lots of hair.
So this was
He wears
hopeful.
a man bun.
Mary Elizabeth
In a hat.
Winstead was making the rounds this week, and talked a little bit about the changes for Harrison's Ahsoka and how that's affecting her. And she talked about how Ahsoka now is, she's not the same character as she was in Rebels. Now she's a general. Now she's well known. She's not just leading a little band of rebels. She's a leader.
Wait, this is what the face
That's
of
right,
fucking.
PK.
This is the face of what Hera looks like.
Yes.
Ah, damn, that sucks.
That's Obi's gal.
Toby's wife.
That's
Oh, so he was like, "Yo, we fucked up the Inquisitor, so let's go fuck up Hera's face too."
but
She's older now. What do you want, man? She's like in her 40s now. What? She was a kid in freaking Rebels.
That looks. I saw somebody fucking cosplay Hera that looked better than that shit, dude. That can't be what she looks like. This is one of those Sonic the Hedgehog fucking things, dude. No way.
I know, it's
No
all right.
shot. No
But-
shot.
No.
But she also talked about how what I think it was so different than the Inquisitor. She talked about how she's watched Rebels multiple times, how she's had conversations with the voice actor, and how important getting Hera right. And
It's not, guys. Are you fucking with me? This is like a cosplayer, right?
no, that's
Oh.
her. That's her.
Leave the fuck out of here.
I don't
You're not
understand
even
what
caring
you're
about what I'm saying because all you're thinking about is what it looks like. Whatever.
I literally sat next to somebody and saw a cosplayer that looked better as Hera
Yeah,
than
but the
that lady.
cosplaying Hera from Rebels. This
Come
is
on.
in the Mandoverse like 20 years later.
This is how things work. Get over it. All right. Here you go, Dom. Me now when
To you, this, to that, this, to that lady, this, to Obi, whoever the fuck this. Inquisitor
Sorry.
shit. Come on.
Boba season 2 is not in the
Come
works now. That was part of what she said. But she did say, what I want to see in Boba season 2 is I want to see Boba get back to beating things up and not being the nice guy. And I want to see him being like the old Boba. So if we do season 2, we got to do it right. And we got to make Boba not be one that tries to get along with everybody. And,
Come on, did you see that new fan made film, friggin' Tales of Boba Fett? Freaking guy throws out his grappling hook right through the guy's chest, pulls him, and freaking goddamn punches the guy, shoots a guy in the face. That's what we need.
No, that's not.
Oh, I'm
that's
telling
not
you,
what you need. That's
Not
just
getting
no,
that on
my-
Disney Plus.
we're not
Boba
getting
Fett.
that.
my Boba Fett film that I'm writing is gonna be.
You're not
freaking
getting John Wick on Disney Plus.
John Wick, baby. That's it.
When was Boba Fett ever John Wick, by the way?
Never,
Remember, he's
never.
the guy that a blind dude threw into a Sarlacc pit. So
Yeah,
let's
come
just
on.
Accidentally.
let's fucking pump the brakes about how much Boba.
Luke used the Force to help Han hit him into the Sarlacc.
That's not true.
So I watched Boba Fett.
It was still a Marx Brothers routine. that set him
episode
into the
6
Sarlacc.
with the kid for the first time a week and a half ago. And as we were watching it, she's like, why does anybody like Boba Fett? What a worthless character. He just got thrown into a Sarlacc pit. So,
Because the toy
Stop
looked
poisoning that
cool.
poor girl's mind when he says, "Stop it."
I'm like, yeah, I know. I
He's
don't
got a
get it.
point.
I don't get it. Poor Dom. Anyway, so
The
no
toy
season
looked
2 right
cool,
now.
That's the point.
But
Yeah, it was
if there is
Scorpion.
a
It was
season
Scorpion.
2,
Get over here.
They want
That's it.
season 2 to be better than season 1. So that's good. Whatever. Natalie Portman came in. This one will be one that Pete likes.
Stop it.
She wants to return to Star Wars as Padme because she believes Padme deserves a better story than what we got.
Could have told you that the first time around.
And how it ended. So, yeah, she's
Look,
not happy.
hey,
with Padme's
this is-
She
story.
lost
hey.
the will to live.
Hold on. What
I want to see
happened?
it come back.
What
soon.
happened? The La Professional checks ain't cashing no more or what, dude? Is that what happened?
Love and Thunder
What?
wasn't the hit.
Nah, listen.
No,
No,
no.
I wanted to come back and sing the song. He goes, "What you gonna say about the motherfucking sequels?" On the Saturday Night Skit. I want to see her come back as that.
Yep. So she
What's
she's
the
not happy with
profession?
Padme's story.
What's the professional's working title? What's it called again, guys? The chat will get it.
He was the professional.
No, it's some French shit.
Yeah, it was
Lee-
Leon, the professional.
Leon, professional.
No, no, professional.
Leon,
Yeah, he was
the
just the professional.
Leon, the professional.
Leon.
This is never happening. But I'm, she's on board with. She does not like Padme's story.
Yeah, she could be Dorme or Sobe or Siba or
We got a beautiful girl
Sabarudu or
sequel.
Some or nobody cares May except for Jedi May.
So Sturdy Murray was one of the Visions ones. This is the one that we
I still got to
But
finish
that was-
those.
okay was one of the stories.
I liked it.
You like this one, Dom? This was
Which
the one
one was
that
this?
was really long. But that they said is that they have created enough characters and enough world building that they could make it into a full series. So we'll see if,
Well, it's awesome. Hopeful.
if they want to do that or not. But they would like to turn that into a full series. So they're coming out and trying to, see if that will something Disney will pursue. So that'd be kind of cool. I would like to see one of them turn into something longer than a short.
The older professional. That's what it was.
I'm not
It
sure I
was
want
the-
this one to be it, but I'd like to see
Say
it do that.
something nice about Jar Jar Binks.
You had a really positive attitude.
Yes.
All right, here you go, Dom.
I
Woo!
don't got much to say.
Star Wars toy collection in England this week sold for over
Stole?
sold for under $400,000. This Anakin or whatever.
No,
sold
no.
Original.
That's
That's Sebastian Stan. Or what's it? That's Sebastian Stan.
the Death Anakin. The Death Anakin.
Yep,
This is
that
the
was
Death
sold
Anakin.
for over 11,000. Which
Nice.
so
Man.
a lot of this stuff they said went for more than 10 times what the pre-sale estimate was, and so
See,
they're
I
talking
love.
about
You gotta
how
love the vintage stuff, man. The vintage stuff.
the
There's nothing
vintage
like real
stuff
thing.
is really picking up, steam. So,
Yeah.
Hey, it's one of the bigger auctions we've seen in a while.
Bless
So,
your shit.
Bless you, man.
Thank you.
so there you go, Dom. You should have bought it. Should have went over to
I
England.
missed out, man. I was 2 pennies short.
Yeah.
This
is overpriced. Listen, this is overpriced. Nobody's got that type of money. Who's got that type of money for overpriced stuff, man? This is ridiculous. I mean, come on.
I'm gonna come back with some toys and one less kidney.
Way overpriced. You know what you could do with $400,000? You could go to Europe with $400,000, and then you could buy a toy for $400,000. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
So we got that big auction. If you're interested in it, you can look it up online on what everything sold for. Some cool stuff though. We got some more news for Star Wars Unlimited. This is a
got
card
the
game
game
I'm really
you're talking about?
This looks
excited
fucking
for
horrible.
by Fantasy Flight Games. I'm not thrilled with the art on it, but it is very reminiscent of the gameplay. It looks like it's going to be very reminiscent of Decipher, where you can have battles in space and battles on the ground, and your leaders can affect both what's happening in space and on the ground. And so you're fighting in multiple different locations. And they made it seem like everything was happening with both players is happening at once. So it's not like a turn-based where player A goes, player B goes, and you got to wait for a while to figure out what player A does before player B goes. So it'll be fascinating to see how they do that. So they want to make it a fast-paced a game. So
Well, everybody wants to play you in this game, Wayseeker.
Well,
Apparently.
listen,
Got a lot of
I think people are more interested in the cards themselves.
that's often how the case for these games work.
I don't know. People were criticizing cards from
Yeah, I don't know.
Yep.
I'm not loving this.
Hey, BK said it. It's for sure.
Tarkin looks pretty overpowered to me. When he's played, you get to look at the top five cards of your deck and take 2 Imperial cards and put in your hand.
As he should be.
Any
As he
card
should.
that gives multiple card draw on top of playing itself, it's a really strong card. I'll have to see how that one plays out. But I'm going to call right now from these cards, Tarkin's better than Vader and Luke from what I saw. Not playing the game.
Yep.
If I'm
My
right.
wife put her foot down. It's true.
Anyway, there you go. I don't know if you could put this in
Oh, good job.
I did.
toys. Dom, if you did, we don't have to cover it much. But Disney is releasing a new toy. It's at both Disney Shop Disney and Disney Parks called BBU, which is part of their Pride collection. I think this looks pretty cool.
Next month it comes out. The
Yeah.
Pride month.
So these look pretty cool. I'll probably
I
get
tell you
them.
what, you know what's cool about the
I
other
see what
droids?
they did there with the name.
I like they
Not
make them
bad.
very colorful. I like the colors. The colors actually stand out, which is really nice.
And they're only $15.
That's
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
What?
$5. Make you holler. Let's go.
not,
15 is fine for this.
Buy it on
Yeah.
clearance for $5, bro. I'm not paying 50.
it goes. You know what? It goes to a good cause too. So
What does it go
Yeah.
to?
it's Pride.
Disney
Oh,
Parks?
No,
The fuck? Where does it say it goes to?
No, but
What
I'm
the
saying,
fuck does that even mean?
so if these corporations are pushing Pride, Pride should get some of the
They
benefits. from it.
should, but then
What
they
the
might
fuck
be
is
just
Pride?
leveraging it to
Alright,
make their
whatever.
own money.
No.
I think that's just a word. I don't think that's an actual thing, though.
I know, but I'm just saying. But
Yeah, like to help. Okay, I get what you're saying. It should
I
go
get
to
what
a-
you're saying.
but I don't think it does. I think it goes to for the pride of Disney to get money in their
Into their own
pockets.
coffers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but $15 is totally fair. I'll pick one of these up.
well, listen, at least it's at $20 and $35, like the greed that Disney is. You know what I'm saying? They can
Yeah.
charge. It's true.
That is
Yep.
true.
Yep.
Yeah,
Pride
I mean,
is
that's-
equal money.
That is the
Target
week in
is
Star
hard.
Wars.
Damn, that was a very low week. Oh,
It was very low week.
George Lucas's birthday. Kate was his birthday, and today is the actual 43rd anniversary of Return of the Empire Strikes Back. This day, it dropped. So,
I think Macho Man passed away
Macho Man.
this today too.
Oh yeah, Macho Man.
Oh yeah, Tom, stop buying the pups, man.
All right. We getting in comics?
Yeah, let's get into
And I liked.
Oh, that's me.
I like bounty hunters, but I didn't
Hey,
like
slow down. You don't run when you want to start putting together the comic slides. You can start telling us what the fuck you like. All right.
No, I didn't. No, I'm just saying.
It's like, kick my kids' dinner. Oh, you want to tell me what you want to eat? You can tell me what you want to eat when you start cooking dinner. All right. Till that point, let's talk
But I
about
do
the
cook dinner.
nameless. Till that point, let's talk about the
You
nameless.
don't want your kids to start cooking dinner. Let's be clear.
Oh, I don't mean I have to eat the shit.
Oh, what do we got?
I
Yeah,
don't have to eat it.
They got to eat what you
wanna
cook.
play-
You're gonna have to eat what they cook. That's how it works.
Unless I cook my own dinner, I'm
Wait a
just
second,
I'm
you
perfectly
shouldn't
fine.
talk. Wait, you shouldn't talk. You're poisoning your poor little girl's mind with Boba Fett things. I don't like that.
Oh, Dom's coming for you. Dom, hey, move up. Pete, move up so he can punch up. He's punching up.
Boba Fett's whack. Come on.
Yeah. All right.
Come on.
What the fuck am I talking about today?
I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody
I don't know.
knows
I
what
thought it
you're
was
talking
funny that Dom's just taking shots, though. I moved him up so he can uppercut you. Watch. Dom, uppercut him. Oh! That's fucking great. I love it. Oh, I love it. All right. The Nameless, speaking of loving it. This is a good scene. You know what? I'll be honest with you. Did you guys have trouble finding this book?
You know what's funny? I don't have the issues before, but I got this book. For some
Yeah,
reason.
like 2 was hard to find, I think, and then this book was
I
kind of
know.
hard to find. I think you might want to get it, especially as Kathy Kennedy said. I couldn't find any this weekend. Once again, we start off with what's her name that nobody gives a shit about, and this stupid ass fucking robot.
Ty
It's
York.
like, oh,
Ty York.
I know Ty York, but like nobody cares. Do you care?
I think this
It does.
book actually makes Ty York. It kind of saves the character.
Better than her book when they did the hunter, the
was
monster
the worst story of the High Republic.
Was
Oh,
the
agreed.
Temple Peak or whatever?
Temple's Peak. Yeah, Hunt for
Yeah.
Monsters at Temple's Peak.
Again, we were talking about what is better in Phase 1 versus Phase 2. What we didn't talk about was what is worse. Phase 1 had some really crappy stories, and nothing compares to Temple's Peak on how crappy stories are going to be for Phase 2. Temple's Peak is the worst High Republic story we've gotten.
Yeah, but they put out a lot more shit in Phase 1 than they did Phase 2 comic.
No, they've learned
That's
their
the
lesson.
Monster Seeker, right? The Monster Seeker?
Mm.
The Monster Hunter, yeah.
The Monster
Yeah,
Hunter.
that was bad. Yeah.
So this redeems her a little bit.
Yeah, not really. No, it's pretty shit on her part. So I didn't put anything else in there. There was some at the end, but I didn't put it in. So for those, this is a ship that crashed on a planet. It's pretty interesting because if you read the novel that we're going to read later, it directly intertwines. And I had to actually even ask Wayseeker, like, wait a minute. In the book, this dude, and I think this is what you're kind of talking about last time we reviewed this, is like when we did 3, like it might have broken canon. It didn't break canon. And I had double asked him on that just to double check it because I was like, bro, he's definitely alive in this motherfucker. And he's definitely dead in the novel we read.
So it does break canon in one place. So in this book, they're called the Path of the Closed Fist. And
Yeah.
they haven't actually become the Path of the Closed Fist because Marta changes the name to the Path of the Closed Fist once they get back on Dalna.
No, that's not true. No, Wayseeker.
Yes, it is.
Wayseeker, you need to go back and read the first twice. Since I read this book last night, I will tell you something about the novel. They actually, Yana refers to it when Marta is talking with Yana early on. They start to switch over because there's a couple of people who refer to it as the closed fist when they were going to drop into back into Dal. What's the planet they could go back to where everybody hates them? Dalton. Yeah, so it wasn't official, but there was definitely a little bit of closed fist going on there. Fist.
Anyway.
For all you
But this
Sylvester
takes
Stallone
place.
fans.
This
Don't
story
start
takes
chanting
place
fist.
after or at the very end of the novel, and it's because there's no communication that happens because all the communication is down because the path has destroyed it.
Because they blew the in. Yeah.
So this is happening while the Battle of Dalna is going on a different planet after they come back from Planet X, which we'll get into in the book. Is what happens with multiple ships leave Planet X with these nameless eggs.
Did they see Groot on Planet X?
They saw some crazy shit on Planet X. I don't know what it is, but man, there's some monsters that were fascinating.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we'll talk. I
Sorry,
was
Joe,
in the chat.
with the side chat of Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah, what are you guys talking? I had to go back to see what's Revenge of the Nerds. Okay, so here we go. So we get some of the
like,
path of the hand slash
Revenge of the
Goldsmith.
Nerds today. You just can't.
Definitely can't.
And this chick's like, let's get out of here. And she's kind of a jackass. And Prune Face is like, shit, I can feel these fucking things. They're all over the place. Let's get Girth. This is the guy, the Garth guy that everybody thinks is dead. And then his hair changes colors later on, but he's not dead. And then all of a sudden you hear all the cracking. You're like, oh shit, all the nameless are coming. And then all of a sudden, the Padawan that nobody really gives a shit about is like, yo, let's put the remember they ran back into the ship.
You know who his daughter is, right? We'll get into the book, but you know who his daughter is going to be.
Joe. Oh well, I didn't put it on the thing though. I should have left. I didn't have room to put the last couple slides on. Okay. So, anyways, then all of a sudden the girl's gone. Rook's here, and he's like, "Hey, what happened?" And they're like, "I told her," and then like she got eaten the fuck up by that one of those monster things. He's like, "Oh, that sucks." And then Jedi. What is her name again? Jedi Master. I'm not going to get through it. Is it Salt? It's Sulth or something? Sith? What's the? Yeah, Suka. Yeah, something like that. Sucka not going to matter in a little bit. So
it's a pretty awesome story.
It's cool what happens to her, but it ain't going to matter. Look, hey,
did you get the panel with her hand?
Oh, slow.
Come on,
Dom, slow it down, Dom Wayseeker, slow it down. All right. So we get a shriek and a little trip out. And this dude's like, okay, cool. Tick, tick, tick. I'm setting the bomb. We're going to blow this whole fucking plane up. And then all of a sudden, the Nameless goes for her hand. She's like, you better stop. She's using the Force. And Nameless just fucking disappears that fucking hand on her. And the dude's running around the corner. He's like, holy shit. Zit, 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 zit. He's like, damn, that's what you look like? I'm going to throw a couple more zeets at you, bro. Zeet, zeet.
Skeet, skeet, skeet.
No, zeet, 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 zeet. Zeet, zeet, zeet,
That's
zeet,
the wrong
zeet.
movie, Pete. The wrong movie. The wrong book.
I don't know what Margo was talking about fisting earlier and something
I
about
don't know, right? You don't know.
threw me all off.
Yeah, there's a little scar skeek there. And then now she didn't just lose her hand, she lost an entire arm.
Damn, how'd you lose the arm? Damn.
The leveler turned it into stone.
I was turned into ash pretty
That's
much.
crazy,
Blue
man.
on it. Yeah. And then that dude's passed out, and she's like, oh. Then all of a sudden we hear, woo, 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 woo. I don't know what the fuck all the whoos were about. There's a lot of fucking whoos in this page. There's a fucking lot of whoos in this page.
It was an alarm going off.
Yeah, that's what I.
Well, I thought that then you hear the shriek too, and there's an alarm going off, and then there's a boom. Wait, the whoos are the alarm?
Yes.
What kind of alarm is a who? This ain't a Dr. Seuss book. All right. Anyways, so they all meet up and they're like, "Hey, let's get this guy who's supposed to be dead off this boat." They get him off the boat. And she's like, "I'll stop him." She gets in front of him, and of course, there's two of them there, and they go like, "Bitch, we're gonna take your other hand." And ain't that some shit? They took her other hand, and then they took her whole body, and there's her lightsaber, and kaboom! Just in time, those two nameless and all the eggs and everything else blow up. What? Oh, Carcoom, and then all that shit blows up.
Damn, it's crazy how powerful these.
Oh, son of a bitch!
That thing grew fast for being just out of an egg. Kakan's coming up in the book review. We're getting Kakan later.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of growing. Wait, these two, yeah. Oh, because they were in the egg and then they weren't. Yeah. The growth method is still from the first book. I think they fuck shit up in the first book. Anyways, okay.
These books might be worth picking up. You know, if you can't find the other two.
I mean, the one worth picking up is the first one.
No, I don't. No. This is why I think Don might be right, Wayseeker. I think if you could pick up the series, you should, because when they start talking about like Nameless, because we're getting we don't know, but after what Catherine said, we might get at least a form of the Nameless, or I mean, that looks like the direction they're going. People are going to want, not for like collectability, these are going to be $100 books, but people are going to want to read this run. They're going to want to read this part right here. This is a good story.
Get the trade then. Just get the trade paperback.
Do you think
people like to get the books? They like the floppies.
Do you think
not everybody's a cheap ass
will be mentioned in the Acolyte?
No.
Plus, the cost would be the same.
You don't think so?
What?
You don't think they'll name the Nameless or have a flashback with the Nameless?
No, that's not. I don't think so. No, that's not what they're going to do with the Acolyte. The Acolyte is going to be about some of the Force stuff that we've gotten with people who are looking after the the relics and all that stuff and the dark side.
You don't think Marshall and Rowe will be mentioned in it?
No. Okay. I don't think so.
I don't think they're going to mention anything. They might mention and there's something known as the Sith. That's what you're going to get.
Yeah.
Okay.
All I'm saying is the trade will cost you what, $15 to $20. You buy the floppies, $4 a piece.
Wayseeker sells a lot of trades. He's trying to get you hyped up on the trade.
I'm just saying. Apple's apples. You get them now.
The Thrawn trade, which is probably happening. So
the second print, yeah,
they're making the trade. Yeah.
They've always had a trade. They just
the
first print has been so expensive. Now the second print's coming out.
Oh, the out of
That's how it happens with trades when they go out of print.
And then all of a sudden, the new one will,
this trade's probably gonna be hard to come across. This trade's probably gonna be hard to come across because of the fucking switch over from.
I see some trade paperbacks that are still worth
that's a mess.
The price they are for the first print, and the second print comes out and doesn't do anything with it. So pretty good.
Once again, as me and Pete were having a conversation about, it might be hard to find the trade for this also because of the switch over that that Dark Horse is making too.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Dark Horse might not be.
So these two starting at
stuff.
All right, cool. Actually, a really good book. Make sure you read it. I try not to cut too many panels because it was an exceptional book. If you can find it, I suggest you pick it up.
It was one of the better. It actually, I think, was probably the best High Republic comic series we've
Phase 2? Phase 2? By far. Not close. Not even close. By far. Okay. Dom lied to us. Bounty Hunters 34. Yeah,
how many covers did you get?
I got one set.
Of them all?
Set?
I
thought Giggles McFat said you couldn't buy any. Giggles, make him return this. Shh. She's a lovely woman. I am not happy with you, Don.
She's the most beautiful woman in the world to me. I love her.
That's true. She's
one set.
Fucking hell. You could next week you can find us in a dollar bid.
Hey, you know what? Listen, this ends the bullshit of the.
No, it doesn't, and I'll explain why in the end. It 100%. This does not. They literally say it. Okay, spoiler alert. End of the book. This does not end this bullshit. They're gonna continue this bullshit on, which is where Dom lied to us. Whoever that guy you were talking to now, I don't believe you were talking to that motherfucker because it's not true.
No, listen, they're coming. Listen, it's not the whole new
story. They are coming. You're right. They're coming, but it's still going to be just full of this bullshit.
So bullshit, Carrie. Hold on. Once again, until you make your own dinner, let me get on it. Here we go.
The Black Sun's coming. And do you hear whispering in the sky? Prince Caesar. Shh.
What are you talking about now?
No, I'm saying the story. The Black Sun wants Boba Fett dead. So guess what? The Black Sun, Prince Caesar, is coming.
Dude,
this one is wrong.
Dude, they're still fucking with the Unbroken Clan, bro.
They're gonna still be around. I'm not denying that, but they killed the majority of what was going on, which was good.
Dom, this is where I have a problem when you say you're going to write a good Boba Fett fucking movie because you start saying shit like this, and my head fucking feels like a fucking Campbell soup can in Florida, just expired, popped open, shit's dripping everywhere.
Guarantee.
It's the best.
What the fuck is he talking about? So, anyways, nothing what Dom said happened in this fucking book. So let me tell you what happened in this fucking book. So the whole crew's there, right? We're having Infernal Squads, kind of set them up. Yeah, kind of set them up. They're just waiting. As soon as it opens up, they start shooting everybody. They come through and they're like, "Look, we don't even give a shit about all you people, because you guys are just like us. We don't give a shit about any of these fucking people either." And they're like, "We just want Valance." And they're like, "Well, Valance is gonna whoop the fuck out of you." They get on into the ship, and then for some reason, Valance is like naked, messing around with Bossk, which is weird.
And Bossk is an idiot in this thing. Like, Bossk has no idea what's going on, and he has no sense of like, oh yeah, people might be attacking us, which makes no sense to me. Why is Bossk an idiot? Bossk should have heightened sense to know when things are coming.
Maybe he was
roofied. He don't have heightened sense. He's not Boba Fett.
And he took 50 shots, and then he only got he couldn't even get past the last little zippy zap. He's like, what the fuck is that by PY? What the shit?
Wow.
PY? What, Piana? Wow. And then Clank. And while he's doing that, why isn't Valance just whooping the crap out of people that bar? Either way, it doesn't matter. He starts whooping the crap out of the two dudes. This is actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
She used the robot to go in front of there and took the clang, but he's actually got a metal fist and arm. So he technically should have been able to punch through it in man chest, like punch the dude's heart out.
It's kind of like the Hulk punching you. When you get the Hulk punches some people, they don't get killed. You know what I'm saying? So kind of.
But then she's like, "I'll kill your entire crew, or at least some of them." And for some reason, Valance gives up, which also doesn't make sense because he doesn't actually give a fuck about any of these people.
None.
You know why he doesn't, but he still does have a code. I guess. See, Valance, I think, is the type of character that.
Tom, don't try to defend this shit ass book. Please.
Well, you know what? It's gonna get better.
It can't.
It can't
really get worse. That's
because of how they ended this. They're just, hey, this is like Book of Fett, where Dom's like, oh, it can't get any worse, and then we see Book of Fett, and we're like, oh fuck, they made it worse. So they throw it like
they
spider,
and Boba even more.
Yeah, I think they're going to. They throw an electric spider on this dude's head that ends up getting rid of his short-term memory.
I hate to
because the chick that he made out with.
Was it like one of the spiders from Runaway?
Yes. No, I don't
Gene
know.
Simmons.
I mean, the art was pretty cool with some of the stuff here.
It was. I'll give the art a little bit of a yeah.
Hey, gotta admit, Valance works out, man. You got those abs, man. The 6-pack abs, man.
But like,
well, he's gonna forget everything. So like, there's no. They pretty much just wiped his brain so that they can use him again as the lead for the bounty hunter. You know, Dom, that he's going to be the lead.
When did he lose
of
his face again? I thought he had a whole face back.
Oh, it was a fight thing with fucking what's his name.
I know. I haven't been on in a few weeks, and I'm behind.
But watching the memories fade away like that was really cool. And you're like, man, he just lost all his memory of his family, and
that was the best part of the book.
That was really cool. It was really cool.
Which really,
go ahead.
Wait, so that means he don't know anybody. All his memories of everybody is done.
Well, because he can't have the memory of him making out with the Empire chick. So
no, that was not why. It's because of what he saw. He saw something that they needed to wipe the memory from.
No, it was her because he got down with her like a Burger King bathroom. That's why. All right, and then the other chick puts her wife and just gasses. She pulls a Bill Cosby on her fucking wife, which is fucking brilliant. So then, Jesus, what the fuck is this book? And then their good art turns to shit at the end. It says next issue. This whole crew is going to be there. They're just going to add Boba Fett. So, yeah, dude.
No, Dirge is coming too. So,
yeah, okay. That doesn't more shit doesn't make this fucking go better.
Tom's Boba Fett is his Tyler Durden.
Hey, please give me something.
Now, the other half of this book, which Dom, for some reason, might not know, but the Unbroken Clan is still around and still going to be in the next fucking book.
I know.
For some way, this guy just tricked IG-11 by saying, or IG-88 by saying, like, I'm not the do a fucking what's the test?
Took everybody out.
Stress test. I told you I'm not the person they are, and that's because he quit earlier. And IG-88 goes, okay, they are, and he shoots them all. Dude, I thought it was pretty badass that somewhere he takes a glass and like breaks it over a dude's helmet, fucks him up. The fighting scene that was the best part of this was the IG-88 fight scene. And then pretty much the dude that runs the Broken Clan goes, I get to start over fresh in the next book. Same thing that happened with Valance. Valance is going to be, they're still going to do the stupid ass Unbroken Clan shit that nobody fucking cares about. Nobody cares. Dom, you lied to us. I don't believe a fucking word about that guy. That guy was just some fat curmudgeon bullshitting you, Dom. He probably watches this fucking show and was like, oh, hey, dude, I'm going to tell Dom that it's...
You're the Boba Fett fan. We're going to give you more Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I love looking for that breakdown of Dom's dream.
Marco, Dom's book, chapter 1. Fett eats Sarlacc for dinner. Chapter 2. Come on. Fett beats up Chewbacca for his previous Dark Horse beating. Come on. Chapter 3. Fett Zizor runs Black Sun. I mean, come on. You know it's got to happen, right? All right. Yeah, you know. I mean, like, it's definitely happening. Chapter 4 is... My screen just fucking pulled up the thing. Fett kills Valance. Chapter 5. Fett turns Jedi. Okay.
You know what you're missing? Chapter 6. Fett marries Kira and has Jedi kid. Like, gonna happen for Dom.
But you missed.
Not Kira.
Ride the Mandalore.
Not
and
Kira.
Get the
Dom's just like, oh, I gotta go back and make some changes.
I will not drop the case of Boba Fett having a threesome with Fennec Shand.
Fennec Shand, see? It's not Kira. Yeah, Fennec Shand, and then Kira's the babysitter. That's the babysitter inside me.
Yeah.
All right, next week we've got.
Let's go.
Hopefully,
I'm
this is
excited.
good. If this book even comes out,
It's John the whole time.
This book's coming out.
Love you, John.
Yeah, you hope it shows up.
You just hope that there aren't you hope you can find them.
Yeah, good luck finding. Yeah, hope you find this
I
thing.
ordered that cover B because I think that cover B is going to be impossible to find.
Impossible.
Which
to find.
one? With
I like the one with Dooku and
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely impossible to find it. Well, I think it's going to be probably pretty hard to find.
I said they're dropping 2 covers again. Oh wow, I'm surprised.
They've done 2 covers for all of the
For all
hyperspace
the,
droids.
those part of the hyperspace things, yeah.
Yeah, hi. Marco's favorite book.
I like the one in
Marco's favorite book.
25.
The cover's fine. I agree with you, Pete.
You make the noise, but I don't know. I just like the layout, the simple 3
I
color
think
use.
I blew my speakers out.
I like it. I like it for the one in 25.
I think the B cover is kind of nice, or the second one. The one
The
I like
LaRocca is nice too.
All right. Yeah, the stories are going to be shit.
Well, there's that.
I actually saw Red, Black, and White in dollar bins already. That's just fucking pathetic. Number 1's in dollar bins. Number 2's not even out yet. We also got High Republic.
The final issue, right?
Is it? I don't
This
know.
is one where it's really weird because we already know what happens in this.
Yeah.
The book takes place after this.
This.
So
Yeah.
And he's got Lino's Thundercat.
Yeah, he still does. But we know what happens with that too because they say it in the book. Don't they say something in the book about that? I think they do.
I don't
I
know.
don't
I
think
do have. I had all these last 3. I do have them.
They
on
did.
my
They
watch.
said that he used the thing. Yeah. They did.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
they-
you're right. They talked about yeah.
Yeah. Well, look, I like the bounty hunter cover though.
I like that one. I like 2 of those.
I like one. I actually like what's her name in it too.
The next
I like the
I
bookend.
didn't pick up any of these. I picked up 2 covers, but I picked up the one on the next slide. I
Well,
think.
they got the variant.
Nice.
I got
These
this
2.
one. I
I
got
got
the
these
Boba Fett variant graded already, coming. So I like that cover.
Why do you
You
need
think-
it graded?
Why? No, I picked the graded one up, pre-order.
Why?
Why? Because I want it graded. I collect graded Boba Fett covers.
Okay, how much does a graded comic cost for the
50
pre-order?
Well, I got it for $53.
It's not bad. That's pretty much
Not
what
awful.
possible good. It's not. That's what's good.
Yeah,
possibly
when you
good.
figure if you do it himself, if he's got a 9/8, it's
Yeah.
going to cost him 30 plus to
Yeah,
mail it and ship
that's
it.
fine.
Mail it back and forth.
And
I
if
don't
he
know why you
fucks
need
it
it.
up, but he's gonna fuck it up, and there's not gonna
Yeah,
be 9
pay
days.
the premium. Hey,
I got
not a
both of
bad
these.
decision, Dom.
I like the Dirge, and I got the
I like the Dirge
Dirge
too.
is okay.
I'm gonna pick the Dirge up. Maybe I'll get it graded too, but I like the Boba Fett. That Boba Fett cover is gonna be sweet.
Why does he look like Dirge is holding the rocket launcher from Commando in his hand?
Yeah, right?
Spare job.
I'll be honest with you, Wayseeker. He said he paid. Look, the book that he bought earlier, and this, he didn't overpay for either one. I'd say.
well,
He
he
pays a
did,
little bit
because
of a
he doesn't
premium,
need
but I think it's
graded
a
one.
fair. I think it's a fair premium to pay.
A graded one is
Well,
totally
these-
not needed.
I think they're stupid buys. Don't get it
Well,
wrong.
listen,
I think they're stupid buys.
These books
But he
are-
didn't overpay.
These are the
They,
incentives.
hold on. I think the Wayseeker. The two different.
Wait,
that-
is this an
if these
incentive?
aren't.
Are these books the incentives? Are these
Yeah,
like the
I
1
think
in
they are.
25,
It's
the
like
1 in
no,
50?
yeah, it's like the 1 in 10. Well, yeah, it's 1 in 15 and 125. I think.
So
Here, I
No,
think
no,
one.
no,
No,
there's no-
one was just the variant.
They're all just variant. There's no incentive for this one. I don't think.
Sure, there is an incentive. I thought there was an incentive.
I think they're all.
It doesn't.
just
It
A's.
doesn't even matter.
Mm.
A cover price for $5.99. There's these aren't mutually exclusive. It could be a good deal for a shit book that's not worth fucking buying. Those.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, he's got a
That's
good deal
right.
on it.
That's right. I'm just tired of Dom buying shit.
I'm not
Even for
buying
good
shit. I'm
price.
getting my graded books. I'm completing my Boba
Because
Fett
like I said,
collection.
if he grades it himself, it's going to cost him at least 35 plus. If you
Right,
include all
but,
the shipping,
I
to
agree
and
with
from.
I agree with what Wayseeker saying because Giggles is saying, do not buy this. So we have to be on this show and get hated by the chat for us telling Dom not to buy junk, but he's going to buy it anyway. So at least he's not overspending for junk. And this is the one thing Dom's learned. Dom, we can give him his flowers when he deserves it. He's not. Oh, I mean, he overpaid for that like bullshit Turkish variant, but like, you know, it was still only $3. How much did you pay for that?
What, the Turkish variant?
Was it? Well, yeah, whatever they call it. Why I call that shit? Yeah, whatever that.
$100.
Is. How much?
$100.
That's
90.
overpaying for that. Okay, see, so he's not overpaying for this.
No.
You see what I'm saying? You could.
The
Which
other
one would you
one,
rather
the
have?
other one is straight up toilet paper. At least.
Yeah,
This is
that's
actually
all I'm saying. Like all I'm saying is like 50. Like He's not going to give up. It's like you're telling somebody to give up on playing scratch
I
out for all
abstain from this conversation.
As you're going, I know what you guys are talking about. I get it, bro. I get it. My point is this. Yeah, he's going to do scratch offs, but instead of doing $25 scratch offs and just throwing the money out the fucking window, he's now doing dollar scratch offs, and he's not doing as much. He's doing the same amount.
That's great.
5 tickets either way. So
never go to Vegas. Never go to Vegas.
Hey guys, chat. Thumbs up and claps to Dom in the chat.
It's like, you want to throw money away? You play the $1 quarter slot machines. That's fine. Yeah. Don't pay the $20 a pull slot.
Right. He's playing penny slots. We got him off the $50 a pull. He's not going in there doing the $50 pulls anymore. He's now doing penny slots. Let him go.
Yeah.
Wayseeker, come on, that's big steps. He bought a Turkish variant for $100 fucking. Come on.
9.8. What do you want me to do?
Not buy that garbage. No, that's all I'm saying. This is at $52.
Yes.
Come on.
Thank you, Cosmic One. Yes, it does keep me out of trouble.
Yeah. Good.
That's called the gym, Dom. Just go to the gym.
Yeah, but that also too doesn't.
Stop, Wayseeker. Stop giving a hard time.
Yeah, Wayseeker. You know what? I don't know, man. What happened? Everybody's picking on Dom Day now?
No, I'm not.
It's just me. You punched me like 6 times, Dom. What do you expect?
You can overcome a bunch.
Fair point.
I'm defending you, Dom. I'm saying you're learning from this experience. I am very positive in the. This is about as positive Marco as you're going to get.
Listen, I was going to get these books graded anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
I save money now. Now
I
don't go buy 3 or 4 copies. I get 1 copy and I get a grade.
Agree. Yeah, and then you're going to take a shot. Yeah. And then what he's going to do is he's going to have like 2, a 9.6 and 9.4, and then he's going to try to get all 9.6s on top of the 9.8. He's not going to stop.
I gotta have a set. I gotta have one.
We gotta get him in. Get him in the lane.
Listen, between 9.6s and 9.8s, because I can't get every book in 9.8. I know that, but I'll get close to it.
All right,
but fuck it.
No, but these are 2 cool covers. I guarantee you, these are the ones that sell quick. If you think about it,
maybe, yeah. I kind of like on the other page, the one on the right, like the one with the stained glass look.
Oh yeah.
Hey, listen to how bad. I'll tell you this one. Listen to how bad this is. I have a book for Ryan. He shows up and like, what's up, bud? I was like, oh fuck. Whatever you do, don't let me forget.
Only one set, book. Pete. I got 1 set.
Forgot to, like if Jedi thinks it's bad that I still mailed him stuff, Ryan hanging out with him a bunch this weekend and just literally forgot to go back to the booth and bring the book to him. So like, how bad is that shit? Like, hey, don't let me forget that. Don't worry about it. We'll go back. Don't worry. We'll go do that. And then I take as soon as I get home, I go, you mother blower. He's like, no worries. I was like, shit, dude, I got to drive out and find him and put it down.
Yeah.
All right.
I am definitely keeping it honest because I'm true. I'm very real about it.
Mark, you're on the wrong side of your mic now. Now you sound like you're 3 miles away, yet you're closer to the camera.
Because now I'm dying because of what AOA just said. He's like, fucking Dom.
I know. I'm just saying, for the sound-wise, when you lean forward, you sounded like you were 3 miles away.
I try to get this because some guy said I blew his eardrums out. He's Dear Pete. Dear Pete, could you please tell Marco not to blow on my eardrums anymore? I had to go to a doctor. Will he pay my medical bill? I had to pay some guy $3,000 because I blew his bloody ear out so that Renovich didn't get sued. So now I'm too quiet. What do you want out of me today?
Well, listen,
what do you disclaimer?
I got a good deal.
You got to have a disclaimer at the beginning.
I got a good deal in this.
I think you paid the right price for that.
Yeah,
you did. Yeah. You did, Dom.
Look at the math on this. And this is what I was saying. Like one of the books so some of us mark dealers when shady stuff happens so that if you see it again, you kind of know. One of the 2 sales for that book is a marked dealer. I'm just going to put that out there. The other one wasn't.
There was multiple sales of that.
There's 2 sales. Yeah, there's 2 sales.
No. There's more than 2.
No. Well, I didn't look at it now. I looked at it when they were.
You looked at it on Wednesday.
Oh, there's a 48. There's a 48. There's a 48. A pre-buy.
No. Not even counting that. When I did this on Thursday, there was at least 3 that were in the $160 to $100, like $85.
You might want to go. You might want to go check sold books again.
I'm doing it right now.
Please do. So 3. Yeah. One's
best offer on $229. Again, I don't have the exact number. Best offer $229.99.
It was
185 and best offer on 200.
Yeah, 185, 168, 168, 168 and 1, or wait, 169 and 1, whatever. Yeah. But Dom got his for like Okay, so listen, that book, 25 copies, right? The best deal you're getting, the best discount you're getting is 51%. So you're paying, we'll just even give it to you as a discount and act like you're not paying. The place that he paid probably paid $250 for 25 books, right? So where were we at? $62.50, somewhere around there?
Yeah, but they got 25 copies of the shittiest cover I've
No,
seen.
but nobody's buying that. Nobody's buying that book.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Dom, this is what I'm saying. Dom got a steal of a deal because he actually only paid like $3 more for the book than the wholesaler bought it for. That's a fucking good ass deal. That's a good ass deal.
Well, the reason why I got it for 65.
It's a terrible fucking book. That's going to
I
probably
have a
be
discount,
$25
I got a
later.
discount, and I was able to get the. So I was happy about that. So that's why I got it for 65, which is awesome. Even though, so.
Oh, dude, I saw so many Spider Boys.
Yeah. No, but what I was getting at, yes, you're right. There were those 3 sales, and they're the same 3 sales as last Thursday. None have sold since then. They're the same 3 that are sitting there.
Yeah. And what was the mark? Yeah.
160, 185, 175. I'm looking at my deck from.
Yeah. 160. Wait, no, I don't think that 175 is up anymore.
It's still there. And that was on May 17th.
If you guys happen to come across a 9.8, let me know.
The one I said,
yours is yours.
The 2 I sent you pictures of. The 2 I sent you pictures of were the 2 that I saw that didn't sell that I sent you pictures of. Yeah, the one with the Yoda. Did I send you the other one? There's 2.
Yeah, you sold. You had that book there too. I couldn't see the prices on them.
Yeah, well, the Yoda they wanted 100, I think.
Yeah, Yoda was 100, right?
What Yoda? Yeah, no, there was 2 of the Bounty Hunter 125s there also.
Well, yeah, because they had the regular 1 in 25
and the Virgin cover.
No, there's 2 versions too. They had 2 versions at that show.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Yeah, because it's the same cover as the 1 in 25.
How much?
I'm telling you, there's 2. There's 4 of the 1 in 25 regulars that I think. Well, your price is not my price.
Well, how much are they selling them for over there?
They didn't sell for anything because they didn't sell because nobody even looked at them. That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
the second print didn't have a price on it in your picture.
But now that
if you're not a Boba Fett fan, you don't really need that.
Well, listen. Now let me ask you a question. Now, all kidding aside, if this book, like down the road, some people have a couple of them. Do you think this book will maintain its price?
No.
It's going to drop?
No.
I think it's going to be if at best it'll be close to the price you paid for it. I'm not going to say what you paid for it, but the price you paid for it. But I bet you it's going to be under that. Eventually, it's going to be under that. But by the time you get to that, it's been finger fucked a lot, and like you don't want to mess around. For you bought it. I mean, I know they're saying it's a 1 in 25 ratio, but to be honest with you, the book it cost the retailer $62.50. Yeah. The best retailer $62.50 to buy that book. You pretty much bought it at what it cost the retailer. So I will say you bought it at retail. Or you bought it at incentive because that's what it was. Because you're not. I mean, you can't wipe your ass with those second prints. That's just a waste of fucking.
You're not getting shit for the regular second
because they still got the regulars out on the thing and they're trying to sell them for $1 a piece. They're not selling that. They definitely ain't selling that fucking second print.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw stacks of those 1 in 25 Boba Fetts. They were like $10, $12 a piece for the regular ratio.
Yeah, because they are all trying to get the Virgin Jabba. Remember the 1 in 100?
Jabba. I got one of those too, laying around some fucking place. But my point is, like, so I think Dom, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think Dom learned. He saw it for a cheap price. He used a coupon. He got it for what instead of trying to fuck around with a 9.8 and paying $500 for some shit that's going to be worth $20.
Yeah, no, because it'll be $100.
Good for you,
John. We're going an hour and a half more of this.
Well, and somebody put this in our fucking logo, so now we have to talk about it, or John's going to be giving us shit going, why did you talk about that fucking book? Somebody put it in your fucking thumbnail. John, all right? No, Dom, I think you did a great. I said it in the chat. I said the book's bullshit, but I think you did a good job, man.
I'm very happy.
You had all weekend to tell me about the thumbnail.
Look, I was happy all.
No, I did it.
Yes, you did. You could have talked to. You could have
told me ahead of time. I was busy.
You guys don't go to fucking cons. Apparently, do you understand what happens? Cons? It's the black hole of no fucking service.
This is your show. Before you get to the con.
No, I don't. I have to wash my ass so I don't smell like the rest of the fucking humans. I smell like dog shit. Wayseeker, do you understand? Listen, hold on. I am there from fucking 7 in the morning till fucking 8 at night, and then I go out to dinner typically after that. I have to wash in between there because I'm hygienic.
Dinner.
Huh?
Do you have internet service while you're at dinner?
I swear to God, if you're on the phone with me when I'm eating dinner with you, that's the last time we'll be eating dinner together. I am not rude enough to pull my fucking. Are you out of your shit? You're one of these dudes that goes to a fucking dinner. You get invited to dinner, you invite people, and then you get on your fucking phone. This is what you do? You're one of those fucking people?
You were not at
No, ask the chat. Ask the chat. I asked the chat. Ask the chat. I don't do it. I don't do it. I don't get on my phone. Give people my attention when you're with me. Hey, ask Obi. Obi, how many times was I on the phone with you? Not once. Ask the other people that I was at the con. Not one part. When I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you.
Well, listen,
I don't get on my fucking phone.
I wasn't at the dinner.
Fuck around with none other bullshit.
I wasn't at the dinner in Baltimore, but you guys were all at the dinner table. I didn't see any cell phones.
Yeah. You don't. Dom, I've had dinner with you and your wife before.
Yeah.
The sushi place. I get on my fucking phone? Absolutely not. No, I don't do that shit. That is not me. So no, Wayseeker, I don't have time to get on my fucking phone. Just like I don't have time to watch other people's shows.
Wait. Don't just take because Wayseeker brought up dinner. That doesn't alleviate the rest of the fucking day that you could have looked at your goddamn phone.
No, hey, Pete. You are there.
I'm reminding you, this is your show. Not my
I will
show.
also say, yes,
it's your show.
Your channel. I will say this. I also, once again, will remind you, it's a black hole of death. Just wait. It's a black hole of death. There's no service. There's no phones. What are you talking about?
Hey, Pete.
All you got to do is think
Thank
ahead
you.
then.
In 2 weeks.
Thank
in 2
you.
weeks.
Thank
We're
you.
gonna
Thank
go to
you.
Philadelphia Con. We'll meet up. We'll try to get dinner if we get together, but we won't have phones either.
There you go. Thank you. And look, they're all coming out of the woodworks now. Now they're all coming back. Give me back. Yeah. See, thank you very much.
Saying is you
Thank
plan
you very
ahead
much.
then and know you're going to be unreachable for 3 days. You have your plan for your show on Sunday.
Y'all go into your group chat. I laid down about a paragraph and a half, misspelled like a motherfucker. No parentheses, no periods of what I thought the thumbnail should be and where we should go edit. I did give you that. And you put exactly what I said. Do not put the shit in the thumbnail. You went, put shit in thumbnail.
No, I didn't. I put exactly what you said put on the thumbnail. I put the quote that you wanted on there. I put the book that you wanted on there. I put a couple of High Republic comments that you told me to put on there. The only thing I added was the Boba Fett book because Wayseeker pointed out, hey, we should probably talk about it. So I threw it up.
And I literally said, after he said that, I said, don't put that bullshit book in here. Dom's the only one that got a good fucking deal. Dom, tell him. So don't tell me I didn't message Brian. I said, do this, that, put this here, and I gave the fucking headline. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Don't. You think I'm tired? Don't try it. I smell body odor, ass, and pickles all weekend long.
Damn.
Do not try me. Do not test me. Do not try me right now. Okay. Yeah, I do use an old phone too. You're right.
Marco's getting suspended. Calling it right now. Pete suspended Marco.
Longest running showrunner. All right, let's go. What are we doing? Toys. Let's go.
We got 3 things left. We got toys.
All right, so you said this in the news report about the BBU, and also they have a droid factory that's coming out too, which I think is just for the Disney park, I believe, the Pride Droid Factory. Hey, pretty cool, different color droids. You know, if you collect droids,
I like it.
Yeah. So Gentle Giant has the jumbo Star Wars figure again for the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. Removable helmet. It's just a giant action figure, giant Star Wars Kenner action figure that came out back in the 80s. So it's 5 points of articulation, 6 with the removable helmet. There you go. This is coming out soon. And it retails about $80. So, yeah, so the Galaxy's Edge is going to have Ezra Bridges' Legacy lightsaber hilt set at Galaxy's Edge. I don't know when this is dropping, but it is his second lightsaber. So
it's the one Sabine, it's the one Sabine has, right?
Yeah. So I got a feeling that this will be pretty popular if when the Ahsoka series does drop and Ezra is shown for real. This is going to probably be a hot item.
Well, either way, Sabine's going to have it in the show.
Yeah.
That will help.
So Funko is dropping a Diamond BB-8 Funko exclusive with a Loungefly bag. So it's limited edition with the Loungefly bag. You have to buy the bundle to get the limited edition pop. The bag is cute, you know.
I like the bag, but it's going to cost you what, $100, $150?
About 100 and change, yeah, because the Loungefly retails. Usually the Loungefly bags retail about $79, and the about 30. Yeah, so a little bit over $100. But I don't know if the pop itself is going to be limited numbered. It's an exclusive from the Funko shop, so we'll see. But it's the Diamond exclusive, so pretty cool. If you that's another thing. If you're a completionist about the Funko Pops, you're gonna have to get this to get this. Yeah, I do like cute pushes. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. Lego's coming out with the mech suits for the little figures, which is kind of cool. There's 3 of them. You got Vader.
I don't like the mechs. My son gets them, but I don't like them.
They're pretty cool. You got Vader. You got the next one.
They're cheap. They're cheap. Which is what
They are cheap. It's like reasonable for kids, you know. You have the Vader, and then you have I think the next one is Stormtrooper. It's kind of cool. You get the little figure that goes inside.
Oh, I see your Boba. That's why you like them.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
You're not fooling anybody.
Hey, there's a plan. There's a plan for everything. I will be buying it. You go and the final. There you go. Mech said Boba. So it's like Transformers meet up with Star Wars yet again, or if you wanted Iron Man mech suits.
But his jetpack rocket still doesn't fire.
Yeah, exactly.
His hand thing does, but
the hand thing. And that's it for toys. It was quick toy day, toy week. Nothing big.
Wow. That was a quick toy day.
Yeah.
What? That's a great comment. What does Jumbo looks like? I can make it. What's that mean? Right.
I don't know. But while Dom was doing the toys, I did find these for you, Marco, for your con, for all your trials and tribulations at your convention while you couldn't weigh in on our thumbnail.
Well, boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo.
BOOHOO.
I'm saying that I actually did right. Everybody apparently read shit I wrote in that chat, except for you, Pete. You're the only one that did it. Ask Dom. Cool, Star Wars. Cool. What's up, T. Jones?
Man.
Star Wars shit, not so cool. Yeah, the kids like that shit.
Hey, listen, all kidding aside, to be honest with you, the toys, the Star Wars Transformers, those are actually, a lot of them are worth money. If you find them. If you can find them. The Transformers.
The Star Wars Transformers, the ones that transform. Yeah. It's like 2000.
The Ahsoka Transformer, that one is actually above almost $300 to $400.
Oh, pretty good.
It's hard to find.
Dude, Joe, I walked out. I was joking with one of my friends from Ohio.
A segment. We should cover that one of these.
Yeah, Dom, you should put that together a segment. That'd be fun.
Yeah, we should. All right, I'll do that one then.
And I go, hey, dude, don't worry about it. They charge people from Ohio to go to the bathroom because they stink so fucking bad. And I said it. I didn't realize how loud I said it. And somebody halfway down the aisle goes, that's right. Charge them double. I was like, oh, damn, dude. It was good. It was pretty funny.
Yo, so
Marco being loud.
You take any pictures? You got pictures showing on Tack Show, right?
I'm usually not that loud at the cons.
Because if it was that packed, that means the cons are really back and people are really aching to spend money.
I mean,
it does.
I'm not looking.
Yeah, well, it's interesting. We'll cover it on TAC.
Yeah, that Vader sculpt. It's supposed to be a giant jumbo.
Dude, when cons weren't back, we were making more money. I'll tell you that. Oh, hell. All right, toy jumbo. Sorry, Don. What were you saying about the jumbo?
The toy, the AOA with the jumbo. It looks like crap because it's a giant Kenner action figure.
Yeah, when they blow that up, there's a reason why
it doesn't look as good as
when it's that small. They don't put a lot of detail. You blow it up, you just accentuate.
I said it's usually 5 points of articulation, like the original, like the regular figures, and
you're joking.
With the helmet taken off. That's about it.
All right, Wait, Seeker. Let's get to the book review. I guess.
You want play or you want book? You want High Republic Keys or you want book?
Let's do book, and then we'll get into High Republic Keys.
All right.
Holy hell, hour 30 already, huh? All right.
Yeah, almost. So let's roll.
Yeah. Well, if you stopping the show, Pete, you're about to be suspended again.
All right.
Don't do that.
Sunday night back.
We got Jedi going off and doing who knows what. He's gonna be suspended forever. We need people. Who knows what JJ is getting off suspension?
What's all right, go ahead.
This book was great. I don't want to get into like how great this book is until the end, but this book,
dude, you know what was dope as shit is the ending and the cover of this book. Because when I read the end, like I was reading the end, I think probably like 3 chapters into the end, something happens, and they say something, and I was like, "The fuck!" I was actually a cosplay. I was reading this at the con. His cosplay, and
See, he can't check his phone, but he can read his book.
Well, he didn't want to pay.
My
for
kids
the
were there. My kids were like right next to me. They did the cosplay thing. Anyways, went to the front.
I did like this cover. The cover of this book is nice.
Yeah,
and you never been to. You guys have literally never been to cons before. Everybody who's been to con in the chat's telling you,
really.
You do know phones don't work at cons. And you guys are like, oh, you know.
I never had a problem, but we only have one con out.
I mean, like a book, how a book works is you can open the motherfucker wherever. You don't need the internet for that shit. You don't need data. You don't need any of that shit. You can just open. Let me explain how books work here. Right? You open them up. They got like words and shit in them. You can just read them wherever. Read them on the go. All right.
Yeah.
No, it's this. Have you guys ever used this stuff?
This book is really good. I'll be interested to see what you say, Marco, but I really, really enjoyed this one.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, go.
We're just going through some characters. We don't need to go through them long because we've gone through most of the characters already.
Back there, I don't know what the hell is that thing.
But
it's called Boogie Miss. It's for little kids. It's all is like it's to clear up the sinuses.
A big part of the book is Yana and Marta are separated and they're kind of doing their own things.
Yeah.
Yana's and the Herald are in the comics are on, Jeddah, and we get to see how Yana frees the Herald. We'll get into that part of the
I worried about these two characters after last week's stuff, and then I didn't worry about these characters anymore kind of towards the middle, towards the 3/4 of the end of the book. But spoiler alert.
We'll get to what happens to him in a little bit. But you'll see in the comic the Herald gets captured. Like, we have to tell you that part.
Yeah.
So he's going to get captured. He's going to go in jail. And Yana breaks him out of jail.
Which High Republic 10 next week is going to do. You're going to see it there. So.
You're going to see him go to jail. So whatever happens in there. And so that's only the very beginning of the story and the rest of what happens later. But a big part of it is her breaking free the Herald because of her love. Her ex-girlfriend who's dead.
That wasn't a big part of it. That was a very small part.
Well,
that was a big part of the
when he goes to jail, does he find the biggest person in the yard that first day and make a statement, or no?
He never goes to the yard. He sits in the
cleanest
jail cell of all time.
Yeah.
They made sure to make sure that you knew that the fucking the Guardians of the Will have like the cleanest prison of all time. It's so clean and it's so new and clean and new.
Very clean.
And very, very clean.
It's not like the con.
That's how
Marco was just that.
No, absolutely not like the con. I was just, holy shit. Dude, there's a guy walked in with flip-flops. I literally turned to him and go, the fuck you thinking? Like open-toe flip-flops, bro. That is a no-no. He's like, well, look at
toe flip-flops.
He goes, man, my toes are done.
Flip-flops.
I said, son, I go, listen, you know what happens? I take the socks that I wear at cons, I fucking throw them away. It's so gross, dude. It is so the fuck. Okay.
Well, the guy walking around, he might not be there all day like you. He's just strolling through. Like,
he was there for a while. He was there for and he's like, oh, but I just got my toes manicured. I was like, good luck with that shit.
All right. Another part of it is Marta. What happens to Marta and how she kind of loses her footing in the path and then goes off on a quest to regain her footing, which she goes to the planet X. And as part of that, she falls in love for the second time. She falls in love with a character named Bocana Koss. We have no
fucking character was shitty. It was too much.
It got better at the end. It just took a while.
Did it? It was like
she took.
It like started to ramp up, and they fucking and it was too much. It was just too. She was so much extra. You're just like, yo, dude. Like,
which one are you guys complaining about? Marta or
Marta?
Marta.
Okay.
But
they made her important at the end, but like it was like.
So she has a boyfriend in it, and this Bocana goes, we don't have a picture, Bocana.
You know
we have a picture of the same species with the same last name. So this is probably a distant relative later from the Clone Wars is Vaishar Koss, which is pretty interesting that they pulled a random character from BattleTales 3 and used, I think, a relative. Unless all of the species, his last name is Koss, this is the only other Koss we have.
We're all related.
Can I say something really quickly for the Ro character? They did that one fucking thing I hate where they do the stupid relationship shit where they fucking like it almost like the clean cell bullshit they did in here where like I don't like what. Oh, I kissed him, but did I kiss him? But did I kiss him? I kissed him, but should I kiss him? I don't know if I should. I don't give a flying fuck what you kissed. And you know what I mean? There was way too much.
That's her character. She is like this.
She's talking to
girl growing up.
talking to herself about kissing somebody and how like what the. This is supposed to be a fucking more adult novel.
I get that, but it's also
she's
like her character development.
You'll know this because you know all this shit.
And she's growing up from a little child to be a badass killer. Like
she's driving me to
badass killer. Pete, what's the book where they tie the people up and all the ladies like it and they all get extra horny?
S&M?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
No.
It's part of her movement.
No.
And if it wasn't for Bocana's death,
what
happens to Bocana, she would never get there. This relationship is what hardened her into the person that can go after and do what she does at the end of the book.
Be stupid?
She wasn't stupid at the end of the book.
Go ahead. Let's go. Continue. Next.
Oh my gosh. And so you get to see other part of the Planet X crew. Geth is one of the persons that we see in the Nameless Terror. He's the one that they save. Shay Ganandra, she's part of the quest there, and she was first seen in High Republic 7. And you also see Sunshine Dobbs and a bunch of other people. They are all going to find as many nameless eggs and bring back as many nameless as they can for the Battle of Dalna.
That was one more thing. If I had to hear about Shara, what the fuck? Who gives a fuck? Garth's like hookup chick. If I had to hear about her, bring him up again for one more time,
you know why that is?
Because he was in a comic book.
No, because they are the parents of a really important character in Phase 1.
There's no way that's that important in any of these phases, dude. They're all dead.
This is Mara Santica's mom and dad.
They're all dead.
Mara Santica, the one who does the path.
Yeah, I know who she is. Who does the path? Yes, I know who she is. She's the one that kidnapped. Yeah, but she's dead too. She dies in Phase 1.
Is the one who
she's dead. She dies in Phase 1.
I get that, but she's the reason that the Nihil are able to. Martian Row is able to be Martian Row because she's able to have the path. Without the path, they're nothing.
Does she die in Phase 1?
Mom and dad. It's pretty cool. I don't know.
Does she die in Phase 1?
No, but what he's saying is they are who they are at that point in time in Phase 1 because of her.
Yeah.
We don't know where they're going to go now.
They think he's dead and he's not dead.
Neither of them are dead.
How they wrote.
What do you not understand?
What don't you understand about who cares about her? My point is this. It doesn't matter. How many times does she have to say he's dead in the book? That's shitty writing of a character. It doesn't matter that they had some kid who becomes the fucking Pathfinder. It doesn't matter. They did a shitty job writing.
The third guy? What about
I definitely don't agree with you.
Oh, the dumb dude when he fucking got unhypnotized is the stupidest shit I've ever heard. They did a shit job with him too.
They did not. Whatever. You're wrong. Then you got the Path of the Open Hand characters who we know. We got Alicia Zevron, who's the mother. Yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit later. And you get the Great Leveler, who we now confirm is the Great Leveler. The one from the comic is the Great Leveler.
I confirmed that 2 years ago, dude.
You didn't know it because you didn't know which one survived. We had a thought that it was, but we weren't sure.
No. You had a thought. No thoughts here.
We had not got that far in the story. How do you know what happens when we haven't got the story yet?
We did. We got the next story. That's what Phase 1. It comes after Phase 2 because we already got 6. Oh my god! Did you not read anything in Phase 1? Wait,
yes, it was like, oh yeah, the one that was on Jeddah. That's the one
exists. You already read Phase 1. We know what the fuck's going to happen.
But we didn't know which nameless survived. Only the one that survived is the Great Leveler. We didn't know.
We did. We
not.
do know which nameless survives because we know it because it's in the fuck. They call it the Great Leveler.
One survives.
No, they call it. No, that's not true.
They never called it the Great Leveler in this whole thing. They called it a leveler, but they didn't call it the Great Leveler. You're wrong again. If you'd actually read the books, you would be right. But you didn't. You know, you're reading their cons.
I had to correct you 3 times in the beginning, and then you're like, "Oh shit, yeah, that didn't happen in the book." You didn't read the book. Do you read the book? This is an audio. Did you read this book?
Yes, I read the book.
You sure? You sure? Because I'm questioning if you read this book. Go ahead, Maddie.
You got the Jedi in this character. You got Maddie and Olivia. They go off together because Olivia realizes something. What happens on Jeddah, and she sees the mother. She feels the connection from her childhood, and she has.
I thought that was actually cool how they did that part of it, like the mother explanation through her. I thought that was cool.
Yep.
The Maddie whining back and forth. You hate.
Oh, I thought Maddie was the key character. I love Maddie.
I did. No, I like Maddie, but I didn't like. Oh, no. I think Olivia had the best scene altogether when she did the flashback thing with the Force thing and the explaining of the mother, the sister mother thing. That was really cool as fuck. Maddie was cool. Their relationship together for like 20 chapters was also not great.
Well, it was just building up to what Maddie didn't know what Olivia knew. It's fine. It's part of the drama, part of the tension.
Who wrote this book again? Who wrote this book?
Kevin.
It wasn't. Yeah. That's unfortunate.
I think you and I have different agreement. Like, this is probably my third all-time best canon book.
Yeah, I mean, that's okay, but like, I just think your taste is terrible.
I think we have different.
You also like, okay, here's real quickly. If you guys like Star Sanos' fucking book or whatever the fuck her name is that nobody fucking reads, if you read that comic, remember he says that's the greatest comic of all time. So like, let's just tailor our expectations.
I wrote, this is a good book. You even said it was a good book. Then you had the other ones, characters, Aslan Rel, who we've seen from the comics as well, from Quest of the Jedi, and Ella Sutan from the Yoda book, who's one of the masters. They're played prominent.
Who got nicknamed Anteater
as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the book takes place, and it's 3 sections with 3 battles. So section 1 is the Battle of Jeddah, which happens at the very end of the Battle of Jeddah, and you get to see
the fleeing pretty much, yeah.
And also how they free, how Yana frees the Herald. That's part 1. The second section is called Battle for the Path, and that is by far the largest portion of this book. And you get to see the fallout that happens from Marta and the mother. The mother turns on Marta and pretty much says, "You're not the guide. I was wrong. You're wrong." And so Marta has to find a way to prove herself as part of the path, and how she becomes really the main character and her transformation. So part 2 is really the transformation of Marta, which I thought was really well done. I guess Marco didn't like this part of the book, but it was by far the largest portion of the book. It was about over half the book was part 2. And then
not the best part of the book. Part 3 was the best part of the book.
But that was 260 pages.
First off, they're short pages. They're small pages too. The book's only this big.
It was over half
big, dude. Normal books, this book, this big.
And the Battle of Dalna was
like
under
100
pages, so it was under 20% of the book.
But probably the best part of the book. Non-arguably,
it was good. I actually thought part 2 and part 3 were really good. I didn't. Part 1 was weak. Part 1 was weak. Part 2 it was really good, and part 3 was really good. I really liked the Battle for the Path. I really like seeing Planet X, all of that. So basically, what you see in this book is you see how the mother turns on Worth and why the mother turns on Worth as the Herald at the beginning of part 1, and how she turns on Marta in part 2, and you can
time out. But this is kind of isolated. Hold on, this is kind of bullshit because already 2 books ago she's already throwing Worth underneath the bus. So like the bullshit, you're kind of tiptoeing around. All she did was take what Rose said and threw it out there, which was pretty much say that since he's in jail already, blame it all on him. But she already didn't fucking want shit to do with him anyway. So like, because she thought he was trying to be too power hungry. That's why she sent him in the first place.
But she ordered him to do that. That's what the book said. She ordered him to be power hungry. The book 2 books ago blamed him for it. But in this book, what she says is, I actually ordered him to do it, and this was all part of my plan. And he was following my plan.
I think she was trying to cut. You didn't take that as her covering.
No, I think she actually ordered it to do it. And then she realized, now I got to cut bait. Because she wanted
I thought she did that to set him up.
Possible. So
I thought that was because can we explain what her special power is?
She's able to influence people.
Yeah, she pretty much tells them what to do, brainwashes them.
Yeah.
I thought she was saying she was doing that so that she could use him later on and that she wouldn't get like attacked and shit. She could be on the sly. I thought that's what she was saying.
No, I don't think so, because I think she knew that he needed to cause such a ruckus so that they would be able to get the other part of the rod.
That's what I'm saying. But he's always
needed him to do that to get the rod. And that's why she sent him to get the rod.
But that's what I'm saying.
Why would she send him to get the rod if she wanted to undercut him?
Well, I think she always meant Yana to get the fucking rod and bring it back to her.
She wanted the rod.
She wanted the rod.
Remember, she killed. Hey, this is why. And this is why. And it mentioned it like subliminally and not so subliminally in this book a bazillion times, because apparently dead people could talk to the fucking Rowe family all day long. But do remember that the girlfriend who was his daughter, it got brought up all the time that the mother, every time that they said something about the controlling thing, it also shortly later, little literary technique here, would point you back to remind you the fact that the mother was the one who purposely got the daughter killed.
Yes, we know that. Yes. But I don't think she had turned on the Herald. I don't think she wanted to turn on the Herald.
She fucking sacrificed the dude's kid. Like, no, you have a kid.
That, but it wasn't about the Herald.
That's my point.
She sacrificed the kid because the kid was force sensitive and because she didn't want the kid to be eaten by the leveler. So she had to sacrifice the kid because she was force sensitive.
Rod has lost his meaning.
The point that she was sacrificed wasn't because it was the Herald's kid; it was because she was force sensitive in the first book.
No, I don't. That you took. I think reading it, you took it differently than I. I mean, there was no way they would have brought it up that many times for that point. Like they just don't. That's not what they do. They like do that to remind simple-minded people.
We'll have Kevin on sometime. We'll make sure it happens, and we'll see how long.
He said he'd come on. He just said it's late for him all the time.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
All right, go ahead.
5-hour difference.
Yeah.
Hey, we can have a special UK show though for our UK.
Maybe we should have a UK show. All right, go ahead.
Earlier. One day.
Yeah. So the Battle for the Path. I really like this part because you get to see what actually the planet of Planet X is for the first time.
Literally, like the fucking. No, you don't. We saw what Planet X looks like for the first time in a different book, anyways.
We saw one panel in a comic, but we actually never been on the planet before. We just saw a picture of it.
Your description of how great Dom is right to fall asleep during your description of part 2 because it was kind of boring. Part 3, on the other hand, good job, Dom. Part 3, on the other hand, was amazing. But go ahead, put us all to sleep about how boring part 2 was.
So I mean, a lot of it is you get to see the people who are in the Nameless Terror, the comic book, as well as another group of people coming together. There's 3 ships that the Path send to go to Planet X, knowing that Planet X is well guarded and likes to make sure that nobody gets there. So getting to Planet X is kind of a miracle in itself. And so she sends 3 ships, hoping that at least one of them is going to get to the planet itself.
Can I ask you a question? Dob, it was a setup, right? Because he kind of says it was, then he kind of said it wasn't. They got he definitely set it up so that he thought that the other 2 ships were going to be he knew the other 2 ships were going to be destroyed, right?
He wanted to set them up. He didn't want them to be destroyed, but he wanted to use them as bait when things got bad.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He definitely set them up and definitely thought it was one going in, one coming out that he was setting up to die.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah.
Yep. And so basically 2 of the 3 ships land on Planet X, and there's just this beautiful place that's full of the Force, and it makes this planet turns you into a Jedi. It gives you Force powers even if you're not Force sensitive, which was really wacky, and I don't know what to make of that. But Marta flips out because everybody on her
infatuation's a Jedi power now.
What?
Infatuation's a Jedi power?
No, but remember, one of them
self-healing's a Jedi power.
Bocana, who wasn't, was able to have super tracking skills and able to know which path to take and which path wasn't to take because the Force was able to manifest in him. And so she throws a fit because she's like, oh no, another person I'm dating now has the Force. How could this happen to me? And he's like, I actually don't have the Force. It's the planet who's giving me the ability to do this. And so the planet manifested Force powers in Bocana.
But before that, she already knew that because she was getting all infatuated and shit. Remember? Because she had the trip out. And then on top of that, they were all healing and the plants were fucking coming back and shit like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This part was fucking stupid. They just did some stuff and did that lovey-dovey horse shit because they already figured out that this planet somehow gives you some emotional thing where everything's fun. I mean, it's tripping, bro. The whole shit's tripping out.
The planet makes
it gives you euphoria. I didn't know euphoria was a Jedi skill, but apparently now it is. I didn't know trees healing really quickly was a Jedi skill, but apparently it is. I'm just saying that little portion was just a repeat of it, and that's where they kept hitting that shit up. That's why I didn't like it. because it didn't even make sense. They already knew the shit, but because you wanted to play on the relationship thing and you wanted to fucking wedge that relationship horseshit in because you're gonna kill the guy, wedge that shit in there. That's what I'm saying was like the talking of the dead people.
The planet makes you something than you actually are. It brought out feelings. It brought out this relationship. It makes you feel like you're like on drugs and happy all the time. It makes you have abilities that you don't normally have.
The planet does.
Or Geth was able to like be this super engineer who could like put things together. She could never do that before.
The planet's everything. Like literally heals things. Fucking trees broke and they weren't broke anymore. Yeah. It's fucking stupid.
You can like get shot and like the bullet wound would like completely heal up because the planet is so attuned to the force. Because I do think one of the 3 rods is there that's creating that to happen. It's that interesting gem that we saw.
Rod?
Yeah, the gem rod. Yeah. So we've seen
not
2.
This one, Pete. Not this one, and not this one. Maybe this one, but probably this one right here.
So yeah, it is Planet Ecstasy. That's a good way of putting it.
It is. It's Planet Ecstasy. Yeah, it is.
Until you get to the nameless terror part, and then everything like turns to death. So like
but that's because they're consuming. I mean, they're consuming. Yeah.
So there's the dark side.
Yin and yang. You gotta.
There's the light side where it's Planet Ecstasy, and then you get to this. You go past the ridge, and then you're like completely to the death aspect of the planet. And when you get there, that's where your monsters are. That's where the nameless are, and they go there because that's where they have to steal the nameless's eggs. And when they do that, they throw the planet off in disarray, and monsters start to chase them. So I actually thought this part was pretty interesting. It was a good way of seeing how, to me, that gem completely thwarts the balance of an ecosystem and alters all forms of life. So I actually enjoyed that.
Planet X, the homeland of Ghidra, the 3-headed monster. Planet X.
Yeah, Groot.
Right.
Yeah. So we get them. One of the So both of the ships, they end up leaving. One of the ships makes it to Dolna with a bunch of the eggs. One of the ships doesn't make it to Dolna, and they think that ship dies, and that's the ship that ends up in the comic book.
Yeah, but they did that twice when it was coming in because they had to find the second ship because his was the only ship that crashed. They thought that ship was gone. Then that ship shows up again. And then they do put it. That's what I'm saying. The repetitive nature of some of the stuff, I was like, okay, come on. You know what? There was a little bit of word salad. That's what it was. So
I didn't mind it, but whatever. And while this has happened, you see
you don't mind word salad. Some people don't.
And then while this happens, you see what's happening on Dolna and how they're preparing for the battle that's going to be taking later. You see how the Jedi get there, and the Jedi are trying to, weasel their way into the path.
Did you just say weasel?
Yeah, weasel.
They're not trying to weasel their way into the path.
They were too. They were trying to like sneak around, and then they found out that they were using all the toxins and poisoning all the people from the city. That part, do you remember?
Oh, and then they got the whole town's people to come down and start a riot.
Yeah, that was weaseling.
No, they found out some people were doing some badass shit. And they go, "Yo, townspeople, let's go fuck them up." That's not a weaseling thing.
After they weaseled their way in and like took on costumes and tried to pretend like they were part of the path, and then got caught because they were Jedi and had to save somebody. And not
you mean like they did in like 15 other books? But yeah, go ahead, keep going.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they go there, and basically the town turns on the path, and so that gives us to the last section, which is the Battle of Dolna, which was we didn't really see much of the battle, the battle we'd seen in the other books, so they didn't rehash the battle itself, other than
what happened. They got the sheriff and everybody. They went down there, and then they were like looking for Cavmo, and then they're like, "Fuck you!" And then what's her name's already there, and she's like, I gotta set this bomb thing up or whatever. I gotta set this thing up. And they're gonna do all this, and then there's nameless fucking all over the fucking place, and people are like, and then they're like melting and shit, and then then Maddie's like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of no ghost. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? No, I said, what's up? That's what she said. And then she kept going after it. Dude, hell yeah. It was like all action. Dude, it was cool how she figured out like, hey, dude, my mind could see, my body could see. She's like, this is all just bullshit. she starts running after the nameless and shit. She's like, fuck y'all. Yeah, dude, that was the good part of the book. Absolutely. Thank you for bringing that up. Thank you for reading that part of the book, Wayseeker. Was that how you're going to review that part? Because that was the good part, where they're like, oh, now let's make some sense of it. Now let's understand how. But then they did the dumb shit with the sister, where she like, all of a sudden the rod, this fucking great artifact, falls apart. Fucking falls apart. Just falls the fuck apart. And then what she doesn't fucking do is look down for the other fucking part. How don't you look down for the other part? That made no sense. But then, of course, now we know because both rows have a piece, right?
What?
Well, yeah, exactly. Did you not read the book?
I read the book. I don't know what you're talking about at the very end with the rose. Anyway.
Both row has a piece. Both rows have a piece.
They both go their separate ways, yeah.
No, a piece of the rod. One has one rod, one has the other piece.
Rod, but Marta takes the lever. Anyway, we can talk about that part later. So the Battle of Dolna happens.
No, what?
In the Battle of Dolna, the mother is trying to destroy all the path.
Do you write down like notes?
Where's Jedi when you need him?
The mother, yeah, I wish Jedi would actually read this book, but because it wasn't on audio book, hadn't come out, he actually hasn't read it. The mother is trying to absolutely destroy all the path while the battle is happening. So she has the little kids set up explosives all throughout.
That's what I said.
Raise your hand if you didn't read
I know you said all these words that weren't actually words from the book.
High five, Dom.
Anyway, so she sets up the little kids to put explosives throughout there so that she's able to escape and get away while all the path destroy themselves, including killing Yana, including Marta. She wants all of them to die. And then she wants to be able to say, look, the Jedi came in and it called it massacre and it's Jedi's fault. And so she was trying to blame the Jedi for killing all the path.
Well, shit, I wouldn't read the book either if this is how we're going to review it. I mean, no, that's not what you're talking. You talk about how the Nameless was trying to go in there, how all of a sudden Maddie and Olivia were going at each other. Maddie's like, fuck you, you don't like me. And she's like, yeah, I actually don't even care. Like,
that's not the stuff I like. That's not the stuff I like.
Real future. Everybody.
Yeah, and then they're like, yeah, here comes the Nameless. And she's like, I'm going to fuck the Nameless up. And then all of a sudden, she gets one of the staff things and she's like, and then the mother comes in and then the mother's like, fuck you. And Rith dead. Boom, bang. And she's like, I'm going to take care of you. And no. And then she takes the thing and goes, sha-ha, and stabs that motherfucker. Ka-ka! But wait, where the fuck's the staff piece? I don't know because we got flooded. Did you save the kids? I saved the fucking kids. They're not dead. Don't worry about it. Where'd you get this? I don't know. Let's make out and go someplace and we got this part of the staff with us. Best part of the book. There's making out. There's rods being shoved everywhere. There's fucking fighting. People are dying and shit. Dom likes it. They stab somebody. Another dude gets stabbed when he thought he's going to be alive. That's not word salad. That's what the fuck happened. Is that not what happened? Is that not what happened? That's what the fuck happened. You're underselling Section 3. Section 2 was as about fucking as exciting as reading the middle of the fucking Bible. Section number 4 was like reading Exodus, bro. Boom! People be dying everywhere. Shit's blowing up everywhere. Fucking stab a Rick.
You want
stab
plagues
and stab you in the back. Oh, you think? Oh, stab that person.
You want all everybody.
God, we keyed that bitch.
You want the Charlton Heston and you want the 10 Commandments coming down. That's what you want.
I'm telling you, the 3 was where the action was at. Andy,
no fighting. Break it up.
And explains the shit. Explain why the rods, and then it left just a little bit.
So basically, what happens here at the end of what was the really fun part? I thought
it just came in. Rods being
Alicia and Olivia finally meet. The thing that we've been talking about forever. They get there, and Alicia and Olivia.
I already covered how that's still one of the best parts of the book. I covered that already while you were still pining on how boring Section 2 was.
Alicia has no clue that Olivia is her sister. Olivia knows that Alicia is her sister. And she says, do you not realize that the Force is strong in my family? The Force is strong in me. The Force is strong in my sister. And that everybody in the path is like, what are you talking about? She has the Force.
Nobody gives a shit about that. It's when they're babies and she goes, you're not good enough because the Jedi left your fucking terrible fucking ass. That's the... What book did you read? Nobody gives a shit about that. They give a shit when she goes, hey, listen to me, bitch.
You just want worse to die. They're so cool. And they're like,
you suck.
Like, no, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. And they're like, yes, she does. Yana's like, yeah, she actually has the Force. Clearly, she has the Force. And then she rips off the bandage, and you realize that her arm is completely turned to dust because the leveler had been sucking on her arm and turned it to ash.
Jesus.
That's not
The
even the
mother's
best part. The
arm is
best part where
back.
she's like, I got the extra force, and I can see you. And by the way, she goes, you don't know me. She goes, bitch, your name is this. And it says her exact full ass name. Yeah. What book? That's the good part. Wayseeker. What? How do you enjoy this book? The shit you said, I did not enjoy most of the shit you said. You don't talk about any of the stabbing. You talk about none of the killing. You talk about none of the fighting. You talk about none of the stuff that they finished, the story part lines that they
None of the
finished.
stuff, the rods are being shoved up places.
No rods being shoved anywhere.
So the arms are getting sucked,
No
fisting.
blowing up. No rooms. No none of that.
This is what I like. I like what I like. You want to do the slides next time?
No,
You want to do it?
I'm trying to review the good part of the book.
You didn't want to do it.
You're like, she said she had powers. That's not where she got her. When she goes, oh yeah, you don't know me, and then she uses her full name. That's where she got her.
It doesn't. Anyway,
I
whatever.
can't weigh in because I didn't read it. Like me and Tom, we didn't read it, so we can't weigh in. But
I'm loving the debate.
And then basically at the end,
Which book would you rather read? The book that Wayseeker reviewed or the book that I reviewed? Because my book was pretty damn good. Wayseeker's book, not so good.
Well, listen, wait.
We read the same book.
I gotta admit, he had rods being shoved up people's
I
faces.
agree. He made it.
Fucking
He
on the
made
air.
all
It
that
was good.
stuff cool.
It's shoved
He didn't get to
everywhere.
The heart of
There
the
you go.
book, the character building, how the transformation of the character.
We already knew these fucking characters. All I want to know is how did the nameless get to life? Where the fuck? How did the rods split up? What's their sister relationship? Because we knew they're fucking.
We
The
did not know they were
problem,
sisters.
you're
I thought-
acting like
I thought it was
phase one
mother-daughter.
did not fucking happen. We knew all this shit already
I
because we
thought it
read
was
phase
mother
one.
daughter. I did not know it was
Not
sister.
like Crazy Eddie. The prices are insane.
You even thought it was mother daughter. You had to be a little surprised when it was sister.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. When she called her out by the name and did the sister thing, not when she's like, and then he was sucking. Like, I thought the sucking like a vampire in the arm shit was stupid. When she did the flashback things, like, no, not only was I your sister, you were a shit sister. You didn't have enough force. This is why you're trying to prove yourself. And then she goes, you don't know me. And she goes, bitch, your name is this. And she goes, oh, that's my name. That was a lot cooler than.
Bitch, that
and
All
my
he
name.
read was the
That's my
cliff
name,
notes.
bitch.
He read the exciting parts about rods being shoved up people, and he's like, I don't want to read anything else, and so that's all he got. He didn't care about the character development.
All I'm telling you, no, because the character
at the end
development
of
was
the book-
stupid. The
At the
character
end of
development
the
was
book,
stupid.
you find-
Having people ghosts that you're making out with, making your decisions in your life while you're making out with somebody else for fucking 100 pages is dumb shit. I
Anyway,
don't care. I
why
don't want
it's
to read that
important-
horse shit.
Why it's important that they find out that Alicia has the Force is because at the end, Marta gets really pissed that the person that has been leading the path is actually a Force user.
You don't.
And so she's like, we got to free the Force, and to free the Force, I don't care about the Jedi anymore. I'm going to stick the leveler on the mother. And so while all the Jedi are hanging around the mother's cabin,
That's not why she did it.
yes, she said that's exactly why. I got to free the Force. You abused the Force. That was her
She
exact
abused the
language.
force. She lied to everybody. That's why she's pissed because she
She's
turned on.
pissed, but
She
she
even
also
said.
thinks that she
She
used
even
the
said
Force.
you're lying to me and you're going to go after me because Yana. Oh my god. Because Yana had said, dude, you know she's going to set you up, and then she's like, kill Yana, and she's like, I'm going to kill a motherfucker, and she goes, yeah, go kill her. Go kill her.
You know
I'm
what?
kill the Jedi. Kill the Jedi. And she goes, no, she's not
make a
kill the
shirt.
Jedi. She goes, I'll kill you.
Like Dwayne just said, like you make the shirt. You didn't read the book. You read the book. You read the book pointing at each other and make a shirt like that.
Oh, he read the book. He just likes the wrong parts of the book.
So Marta sends the leveler onto the mother and kills the mother at the very end, and then uses the leveler and takes off. Yana and Marta go separate ways. Marta goes with the leveler. Yana goes off and wants nothing to do with it because she thinks that the leveler is evil and needs to go. So what?
You left out the best part. First off, the cover of her, it's actually her as a statue because they left behind her as the statue, and the people think she got turned into a statue, and that's like her prophecy is she's the statue of the fucking. Oh my god, of the hand. That's how close. Go back to the front cover.
Yeah, I get the front cover. What are your point?
That's cool as shit.
She doesn't die.
The mother.
The mother dies. Yes.
The mother's on the
statues.
cover.
I said
Cover
she
gave
still
away
did
the
the
ending.
leveler do it.
Cover of the book
She's
gave
dead.
away the fucking ending of the book. Because the mother's a statue on the cover of the book. And at the end of the book, she's a statue that all the fucking path that's like they see as a spiritual thing that happened to her.
No, they don't.
Yes, they go back and read the book.
I've read the back of the book twice. They do not say that at all.
Oh my god, where's this fuck? I'm gonna get this book and I'm pulling out the page, taking a picture, highlighting, and telling you.
Okay.
They absolutely do. That because when I read that, I was like, holy shit. And then I go to the cover, and guess what's on it? Please show the cover of this book.
I know what the cover of the book is.
I'm showing for the people. I don't give a shit what you know. That's her frozen as a statue. They gave away the book at the beginning of the book. That's fucking cool. Is that not cool?
It is cool, but it's not like they revered her for it. They hated her.
That's not cool that they gave away the ending of the book.
No,
on
that
the front
is
of the book.
fine, but I just don't think they revered her like you said. Anyway. All right, I got a question for you.
Oh,
So these are people that die. So who dies? The Archivist from High Republic 3, if you want to big on that one, dead. Bocana, the Martyr's lover, dead. Jedi Gluth, dead. Harold, dead.
Second
all
lover.
the nameless except for the Great Leveler, all of them dead. The mother, dead. That's who dies in this book. Dead.
Oh, there's more. Yeah, a lot of other people, but yeah.
And some Jedi that we don't know. But these are the main characters that die. Questions.
Nice. Isn't that cool?
Where does this rank among the High Republic books and Star Wars canon book? To me, this is the best High Republic book we've gotten, bar none. Best High Republic book from Phase 1, from Phase 2. It's my third favorite. It's in the A tier. It's in the A tier of Star Wars books. SS tier is Lost Stars. S tier is Thrawn. I put that all as one, all 6 books. SS, S. This is in the A. This is
you see how he didn't say Dark Disciples. So there, just know,
Dark
just know where
Disciples
this
is in the A
No,
tier.
he's tries the what tier?
Dark Disciples is in the A tier. There's an S tier with one book. There's an S tier with the Thrawn books, and then you got Dark Disciple. You got Jedi Lost.
Move this man!
This is in that A tier. It's in that A tier.
If you don't like it, listen here. If you don't like action, if you don't like good romance, if you don't like well-written stuff, then we know who's pitting today. We got it. But if you like those things, then know this. This is a good book. It really was. The third chapter saved this book. The first chapter started off pretty strong too, I must say. Middle part got a little slow and redundant. That's perfectly okay. That happens every once in a while. It was a good book. This is by far not even close to the best book in the High Republic. It is A tier. I will give you that. A tier. But not S tier. It is not up with Dark Disciples. It is not up with Thrawn. It's not up with Tarkin. It's not up with Ahsoka.
Oh, it's better than Ahsoka by far, but whatever. There's 2 books in S tier. 2 books. Thrawn, Lost Stars. That's it. That's S tier.
Dude, if apparently our tier list would like to disagree with you. So there we go.
We put those 2 as 1 and 2 in our tier list. 1 and 2 were Thrawn and Lost Stars. Lost Stars was 1. You got pissed at our tier list because we had Lost Stars above Thrawn.
Yeah, which doesn't make any sense.
But that's what our tier list was. So
cool.
You can not like our tier list, but that you can argue with that, but you can't bring up the tier list because the tier list said exactly what I said.
I was at con, dude. That's when they're like, you weren't on your phone. What do you think I was doing? I was reading a fucking book, dude.
I also think this book greatly improved the High Republic comic.
I will agree with that. That 100%. I will 1,000%. I think it was really cool because I think the first part and the end part did more than the middle. Some of the middle did. I will say that. I won't just throw chapter 2 out completely, but a lot of the stuff at the beginning and a lot of stuff at the end really fed into the comics and now made you feel like, holy shit. And I didn't read the Nameless till after I finished the novel, which I'm kind of pissed. I wish I would, blah, blah, blah. But like, it didn't matter. Either way that you look at it, I thought it was good. It doesn't take me to Blue Beetle. This book took like an hour and a half to read. It was like a small book. It's not that big. It was like 600 pages, but the book was only this big. It wasn't real pages. It was like half pages. But my point is, like, I will agree 1,000%. As far as books that affected the comics, this was the best novel to affect the comics. I will agree with that. Yes, by far and above. So,
and it made me even care for like Tay and Mac and all those characters a little bit more.
Absolutely not. Still gave 0 fucks about Tay and Mac.
I like Tay. Mac maybe not, but Tay.
Yeah,
like,
Tay was fucking around. You're right. Tay fucked around a little bit in this book, and he was a smart ass.
Yeah.
So like, I can't be mad at him being a smartass. Like, cause he was a big, he was especially towards Mac, who still I think is like, that's not the one. He's not the one, right? He's not.
Tay moved up a little bit. Maybe not Mac, but Tay moved up.
Yeah,
Planet
okay,
X,
I'll agree. I'll take that.
I
Yeah.
like Planet X. Clearly, you didn't like Planet X. There's some crazy monsters.
I didn't know. Okay, no. Time out. I thought this is where I had a problem with the Planet X and the writing for Planet X. It was too, like, okay, we got 3 planes. Oh, you shot at the twirlies. You shot. Okay, it's gonna take out a fucking. Okay, so you set those motherfuckers up. Oh, by the way, where's Girth? Where's Girth? We're gonna see him down the road because you're saying where he is 20 times. We didn't get to see the crash planes. It was too predictable with it. It was too straight line predictable with it, and then also like the infatuation thing. I thought it was a little bit overall all over the place where it was like all of a sudden there's the infatuation thing and then there's the healing. Like the planet was too extra. You know what I mean? It was way too much.
Way too much. I can understand that.
They could tone it down a little bit. It was just way too much. So
I wonder. We're definitely going to see it. And JJ said, yeah, there still are some nameless. Not all nameless are dead. JJ is right. There's still some nameless on Planet X.
Yeah.
How do they know about Planet X? I have a couple. We'll talk about that a little bit here.
Wasn't it because it was because of the 2 guys that the kid and the dad they rescued?
No, in phase 1, how do they know about Planet X?
Oh, how did Ro know about Planet X?
Yeah, and I have a theory about that. But we'll talk about it in a minute.
Okay, go ahead, because I think I do too. But go ahead.
Yeah,
I want to hear yours.
So what's next for
no theory crafting? What do you mean no theory crafting? We can craft all the theory we want.
What's next for Marta and Yana? What do you think?
Well, somehow Yana's got it. I think Yana's gonna kill Marta.
That'd be interesting.
I think she's gonna kill Yana, get the nameless, freeze the nameless. Because Yana for 100%. Well, now that she's got a new side chick, now she got a new side piece, right? She's definitely got the relationship thing. She already criticized Yana in the first day, so they got to kill the nameless. We know that Marta's 100% against. You all right, Tom? You having a heart attack?
No. Just got a pain in my
All
shoulder.
right. So are you having a heart attack?
No, my shoulder. No, I have both shoulders are messed up. I'm actually going to the doctor on Tuesday.
Okay.
It just hurt me.
All right. Okay, so this is what I think.
Hey, will start in the arm itself. It's not.
Wait, Seeker. I think we're going to see the Ro versus Ro. Like they hinted at in phase 1, they hinted how Ro's always fucking kill off Ro's. You know what I mean? I think we're going to see that. I think we're going to see the Ro versus Ro. We already had Yana say, like, you need to kill the nameless. She didn't do it. You need to do this. She didn't do it. She stole the second. Like, however you want to do that bullshit about the fucking rod just laying on the ground in front of her feet and you're not seeing it there. And Yana picking up and her not catching on to that or whatever the fuck you want to do with that. Okay, they split the rod. So she has a rod where she can control it. We know that Marta's already having trouble controlling the Great Leveler. We know that. But we also know that Yana's stronger. And that's something I'm wondering too. If you control, is it kind of like Excalibur, these rods? Like if you're strong, if you have a stronger will, not just the Force, but if you have a stronger will, does your will project more will? Not just putting the 2 pieces together.
I hear you. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Does your will structure more? So I think that's what we're going to see there. I take it you don't think that?
I do think we're going to see Yana and Marta go at it. I think we will see that happen. I think Marta's going to kill Yana.
Fucking hilarious.
And I think Marta. This is what I think. I think Marta is still alive in phase 3.
Oh no!
I think Marta is going to be Marcia and Ro's boss.
No.
There's a line on page 513 that, to me, is highlighting this. Whether I'm right or wrong, Yana says, "I don't think Everini lived that long," because Marta's like, "I'm gonna free the Force. I promise you, I will freeze the Force, even if it takes me 1,000 years." And what does Yana say? I will live 1,000 years. I'm a Ro after all. And Yana says, yes, you are. At the very
the Ros kill each other all the time. They're not using
Marta
Dark Horse
says
stuff.
She's going to live 1,000 years and that she's going to be the one that does it. Will you be mad if Marcian Ro is not the big bad and Marta is the big bad?
Because Marta's character sucks. Yeah, because Marta's character sucks. Her character sucks.
I'm setting you up to say I think that's going to happen in phase 3. Martian is not going to be the big bad.
I don't think so. I think because of what they said earlier, where they listen to the people and what's good characters. Marta sucks. Mars is a shit character.
I'm just.
I mean,
I'm
she doesn't
laying.
make a good bed.
I think Cavan on like the 5th to last page of this book set it up that Marta's going to be in phase 3 and Marta's going to be the big bad. So
I think
I
don't know. I have a feeling that Yana ends up fucking.
I actually read the book and read all the words, and that to me is what I feel like Cavan was.
You literally took 3 words out of an entire book that I don't think you fucking, and you highlighted it like you're fucking studying for a college exam. Congratulations!
I read all my books. I underline them all.
That's why you always recite the boringest shit in the books. You're like, this could mean something one day. You're the dom of reading novels. Yeah, I guess it could mean something one day, but there's a bazillion words in there, and you're trying to.
But at least I'm using the real words. I'm not just making up theories.
Slow the fuck down. You're cherry picking words. You could go to the encyclopedia, cherry pick the same exact ass fucking words. Let's be real.
Hey, you pick the real words, you're not making theories. All right.
So I think what's going to happen, this is also it. Marta is going to go after Yana because Yana has Mara Santika. Yana leaves with Mara Santika's mom because she says, I'm going to name my kid Mari. That's what she says. If it's a girl,
I'm going to name the kid
Mari. Yeah.
Right? And so highlighting what's going to happen. Marta wants Mara Santiki. Marta's going to go after Yana, going to kill Yana, steal Mara Santiki because that's what she wants to do. And then she's going to use that to use it in the forward. So we're going to see.
You don't think Yana would just kill? You don't think Yana? You don't think Yana figures out that the Santika kid got the power, and then all of a sudden just takes the Santika kid?
No, Yana's too nice. Yana doesn't hate the Jedi.
She don't hate the Jedi, but Yana's a fucking cold blood. Are you? Did you forget? She's
was a cold blooded killer. Even in this, she wasn't that way. She let the Herald back in. She was not that way. She didn't even kill Sunshine Dobbs. She just left him in a room and didn't kill him. You wanted her to kill Sunshine Dobbs. You wanted to be like, you're dead. She wouldn't even kill Sunshine.
Yeah, okay. Whatever. I mean, look. I think you're over. This is one of your things. I get it. This is your gimmick. You take characters that are fucking terribly written and boring, and you go like, "Yeah, dude, let's try to use one sentence."
We'll see. And a year from now, if I'm right, and if I'm wrong, you can call me out on it. I'm fine. That's my theory, and I actually have words to the page that bring my theory. So I think we meet Mari Santiki's parents, and I think they go off with the mom goes off with Yana. Here's something I can't figure out.
See, this is you're getting into the thing where you're trying to confuse what we actually did and what you think we did, which is rumor.
Here's the thing I can't figure it out. Cavan said this in an interview coming up to it. He
Give
said,
her the rod.
In the Path of Vengeance, there's going to be a new character who is going to be important to Phase 3. Who's that character? I can't think of any new character in this book who's going to be important to Phase 3.
Huh. Yeah. Because almost all the main characters aren't new.
No.
The Jedi aren't new.
Olivia has a master who's mentioned. That's the only thing I could think of that maybe is the Olivia's master, who's an Ugnaught Jedi.
The Ugnaught, the fart one with the wind thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he fucked up. Maybe it's.
I don't know. That's my question. I have no idea. I really.
That's what I'm just thinking. I'm just trying. Sorry, I'm trying to think right now.
Talking about you, and I have no idea.
Dude, it's the kid. It could be. Well, no, because they were picked up in. No, yeah, because they already.
I get it. Land your plane.
I don't know. Anyway, we'll see when Phase 3 who that character is, but I have no idea who that is.
There you go, Pete.
Here's a character to watch in the future. This one was mentioned. Finso Rowan. Finso Rowan is a legend.
Oh, nobody read the book.
An Ugnaught Jedi? Yeah, Ugnaught Jedi is pretty interesting. Finso Rowan was a character from Star Wars games, West End and others, who was instrumental
Dude.
during 500 BBY.
Wait, see, this is the stuff. Hey, Ryan, this is the stuff I would have brought up. By the way, the Ugnaught Jedi, yeah, does these fart jokes. Apparently, Wayseeker doesn't find that shit funny either. Like that, at least was that? No, that was chapter 3. Yeah, chapter 3. They talk about the fart joking Jedi. That's fucking good shit. But apparently, that's too lowbrow for our buddy. I highlight fucking 6 words in the book.
Wayseeker. I didn't underline that part of the book.
Doesn't find the fart joke Jedi funny. That's an Ugnaught. An Ugnaught telling fart jokes uses the Force to blow up the fucking little Jedi thing because it's acting like the gas is going on while it's making toot noises. Fart jokes. Funny. Wayseeker,
you like
Santa Claus, fart
humor.
jokes are fucking horrible and not good.
Anyway, this is a character I would say to keep on your radar, Finsa Rowan. They pulled a Legends character out of nowhere, and it was an important Legends character during the early High Republic.
Or they could just be
ages.
naming it like they did about 1,000 other ones.
So maybe in the future. And then in this book, we got a mention of Darth Vord. Darth Vord was from the Sith book, and when we did the Sith ranking, Marco was like, we don't know if this is actually real because he could have just made up a name. So this is the second time the character's been named. And so since Darth Vord has been named, that means Kakan is probably canon. If Vord is canon, Kakan is canon.
Kakan!
So this book to me confirms to me that
It's probably Vord that he doesn't realize that he already mentioned that fucker before. Ooh, no.
Vord was the one they did because of Doctor Who. It's a character from Doctor Who. So they named
Kakan. I like Kakan better.
Yeah, well, whatever. That's
Whatever
this book.
you, dude. You didn't even talk about the farting Ugnaught Jedi
I
Master.
didn't care about farting Ugnaught. Sorry.
Not see. This is the guy that's trying to do the book reports. Tell you what's important.
Did
What's
you
not.
want to do it?
I'm trying, and you say that's not
Do
the
you
good
want
stuff.
to do the slides?
Good
Do
people
you
what
want
they
to
want.
content, or do you want
It
to
was
go
a
to comic
slide.
books?
They want pop so going on in the background, so now they
It's
fall
your
asleep.
show, and all
You're
you get
talking
mad
about
is
section 2 that nobody
you get
gives
mad
a
at
shit
me
about.
for this.
And never
Nothing
read
but
it.
Immature fart joke.
Yes. So there's an Ugnaught. Her master was an Ugnaught who would go around and make make this tuning noise, and then would use the Force to blow up the Jedi robe while it did it, so it made it look like his fart. Everybody loved that shit, laughed at it. Everybody Wayseeker. Wayseeker hates Christmas. He hates Santa Claus, and he definitely hates fart jokes, bro. But I'm telling you, I'm here for the pro fart jokes in Jedi.
And he hates Boba Fett. He's teaching his daughter the wrong thing.
He hates Boba Fett too. I am pro Boba Fett fart jokes Christmas. Just to let y'all know, I gotta tell you that section was really good in 3-2. We got people getting murked left and right, tons of fighting, Jedi overcoming the nameless, the fucking thing, which he never even fucking met. He's like, on a planet, everybody's infatuated and they think they're kissing each other, and it's fucking great. Because the one tracker person gets down like a dog and starts sniffing the fucking ground. Hey, roses and flowers. No, he left out how the mother fucking murks it. Left out how the mothers pose like this, and then they fucking put that bitch on the cover. Not the female bitch, just bitch in general. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. Loses all that shit. Loses farting Ugnaught Jedi Master. Put that on TV. I swear to God, if you do a short with farting Ugnaught Jedi Master, Disney Plus subscriptions through the roof, dude. Through the fucking roof. Okay. So now, would you like to tell us anything else about? Would you like to highlight 4 more words of that book so we can all fall asleep to it, or should next time maybe we give the people what they want?
Hey, you give the people what they want. You do the work yourself. You can be Team Marco. All right. We do have the very last High Republic book coming out this week. It's the manga with Arkov. So Marco, make sure you pick that one up. It'll be a 10-minute read with a bunch of pictures. Dom, you can do that one.
Oh, pictures, bunch of pictures. Come on.
It's manga with it's just pictures with a couple words.
Yeah.
Oh, manga. You should probably let Jedi do that.
Yeah. Yeah, Jedi's not gonna read that one.
He's back to suspension after this week. No.
It comes out on Tuesday. It's the last one, and supposedly it gives us how Arco is supposed to be able to save and be the key to phase 3. I don't believe that's going to happen, but that's what they're saying. So we'll see if they're overselling this one. I'm going to say they are.
Huh?
The High Republic is saying that this book is going to show why Arcov is going to be the key to phase 3.
All I want now at this point is the farting Ugnaught again. Like,
well, he's not in the manga.
You didn't even put an Ugnaught Master there, which I mean, you probably should have, because then what an Ugnaught is,
I
and that
don't
was.
have a picture of it.
But it was like 10 pages.
There was lots of things that were 10 pages. I didn't put them all in there.
You went over some bullshit that was 10 pages that nobody wanted to hear.
No, that was like 100 pages. You might not want to hear it, but the Planet X was over 100 pages. Anyway, new segment. Ready? You ready?
Disney Star Wars? Are you talking about the High Republic? The High Republic's really good, man.
It's really good. It's
You
great.
should read it. Really good. Both the comics and the fucking majority of the comics. And yeah, Pete, you're still mute. So Pete, how this works is when you hit the mute button, you got to hit it again.
We should have had this a long time ago.
Move along. Move along.
Read a book, bro.
All right.
I'm not going about the book. Now I'm talking about you guys are talking about
Hey, what's
after
going
the
on,
book. Like, all right, we're done with the book.
All right. All right. So this is because last week people said they wanted to hear keys from Phase 1. Right?
Yeah,
What are the High Republic Phase 1 keys worth purchasing? We couldn't really do buy, hold, sell type of deal because you shouldn't. If you own these, it's not worth selling any of them.
Yeah, you can't sell any of them right now.
They're all worth nothing. So you have
Pennies.
two options. You have two options. You can pass on them or you can play. So we're calling it pass or play. We're going to do it like 3 or 4 of these keys a week over next couple of weeks here and there. So are these keys from High Republic worth buying? And they're all CGC 98 because you can buy the rolls for like $4. So we wanted to make it worth something to figure out if you want.
Which one of us has to bang Andy Garcia then?
Yeah. So none of these books are really
What
like
are you
the
talking
market
about?
fire.
The old lady book club. Anyway, yeah.
All right.
Somebody will
What's
get the
that?
reference.
Are we going to pass or play High Republic Adventures 1, the 1 in 10 retail incentive, CGC 9.8? You get a ton of first appearance in this from Lula and Zine, Farzala Court, Crix, Torben Buck, Tromac, all these first appearances are there.
How much
When
is
does
this
it
book?
matter?
How much is the book
What?
right now?
All right. Average sale price in the 9.8, $46. Look how many
Yeah.
9.8s on census there are, though.
Yeah,
Over
it doesn't matter.
1,000.
That's okay.
This is a 1 in 10, so it's less than what Dom paid for that book that's coming out.
It is a 1 in
Yeah.
10, $46,
What
9.8.
about the other one, the dollar store variant?
There's none of those on census.
Why? Dude, Dom, if this thing is $40 to buy at a 9.8, that dollar store variant probably ain't even worth a fucking dollar at this point, Dom. It ain't
Yeah.
even worth a motherfucking dollar.
-2.
Yeah, it's like minus $3.
So,
It's
like, you can't sell this thing. If you own it, I own one. I can't sell it. But
I think if you could get it for under 40, grab a couple. Like,
Do I have one? I think I might.
I mean, under 40, you
I don't know if I
get,
graded it. But
well, I mean, like at 40.
Well, it used to be over $100 at least, right?
Wasn't? Yeah, kind of.
maybe.
it's probably right around there.
He's still.
Yeah.
It was a price yet over it. There's a lot of these mothers.
There's a
I
ton.
mean,
of
not
these
as lot
things out
as.
there.
Yeah.
But anyway, 1,001 census. I would pass on this thing at $46.
At $40 though, I might. It says
Maybe.
the average is 46, so that means there's some that have been selling for under $46.
No, the range from this one is 44, 46, 48. There's
Oh,
like
okay. All right.
Is
all
the
right.
Virgin cover to this too?
No, I'm not talking about the Virgin cover. The Virgin cover.
Is there?
What?
Is there a Virgin cover?
The Virgin cover was the Comics
Oh.
Pro.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's store exclusive.
We're not getting into that. Not getting into that.
Okay.
Yes, but it's not an official IDW variant. It's a store exclusive type.
Okay.
Does that make a difference, Dom? Does that make a difference? Would you buy this, Dom? Would you buy this book at $46?
If it was $40, maybe.
That's $6 is a bridge too fucking
Hey,
far.
$6. You can buy it.
No, hey, I'm honest with him. That's where I'm a buyer. $40, buyer.
Is that
46,
shipping included or no shipping?
JJ says 45
What
ish.
about the sales tax?
45-ish one. Hey, yeah, don't make fun of us saying 40 when he's saying 45-ish. This is 45-ish.
Not 46.
Hey,
45.
I don't think
Yeah,
I don't
this
think
is the
Jacob was
hard one. I don't know.
qualifying it at that point. I think you just
To me,
saying,
this
yeah,
is-
he's
This is
in.
not an important
I think I
key.
have about 5 or 6 copies of Raw. These are Raw copies in my freaking box when this first came out.
This is almost no. This is why, because I see Court's name there.
You like Court. Everybody likes
No, I don't. But no, not just me. There's a lot of people that like Court. See,
Like
after make fun of Catherine Kennedy all you want, but listen to what she said. She said she's on the boards looking at what people are liking, even not physically on the boards as Pete, thankfully tailored everybody in how it works. But you do know that they're checking click counts at how many times names are positive, and that Court name comes up pretty. Look, Frazal, they were trying to push that character. That didn't hit. I'm not sure Lula hit that well. Zine,
Zine kind of hit.
Kind of hit. Zine kind of hit. Court 1000% fucking hit. Court hit. Yeah. Court hit. So I think that's a character you'll see going forward.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, $46. If you want this one, that's what you can pick it up for.
Don't pick it up yet. Wait till it gets to 40.
40, exactly.
All right. High Republic Adventures 2, 1 and 10. Right here. First appearance is Martian Rowe. What do you think this one's going for?
Oh, this one's a little bit more.
This one's a little more.
$50. About $50.
Probably 80. 80 to 90.
130.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Average sale price is 130. There's under 400 of these and 9.8 on the census.
So. Oh, you forgot it was Cameo Row in the first one too, by the way.
Yeah, well, okay. I guess that matters. But I never room for everything. But yes.
He is this big at the bottom of the.
Now, wasn't there a black and white cover to this too?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
You said that last week. We said no.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah. It's Martian Rowe 130. You pass or play here?
I think I like to copy this. 130. If
I don't like this cover.
I don't know if Martian Rowe does pop up or does name like a name drop or something in the Acolyte or something like that. This book could probably shoot up to like over $200. Good.
It would shoot up over $200 if Martian Rowe comes. I think that's right. We don't know.
I like the regular cover better.
Yeah.
This is a nicer cover. I just don't like the Peter Griffin penis car that he's flying.
Oh, you don't like Buckets of Blood and the peanut the Griffin?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm just not.
No, but you know what? It's a 1 in 10. And 1 in 10s are very stingy.
Hey, you want to tell me? I love IDW 1 in 10s. Just this one's just.
I mean, you buy this book.
You buy it?
Probably all the books you're gonna show. This is the most potential out of the book.
At 130 though.
I mean, you gonna okay? If I said it was 120, would you buy it at 120?
I don't know.
I think 100. 100 is the place where I'd be looking.
100. I might
start talking between 100 and 120. You're buying this book. It's 130, whatever, but that's the average. So you could sneak one of these in for 110, 120.
Yeah.
I mean,
the range here was like 110 to 160. So yeah. That I saw for the last 3 months.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, what would you buy it at 110? Sure. I mean,
this book. When was this book? This book was at a high point at one time, right? Wasn't it over $200 at one time?
Oh, it was over. It was like 220, 230 high point.
Yeah, it's a good book to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, I'm not saying out of pocket for 100.
Yeah.
You know what? I would go 115. I would go 115.
I'll tell you, no matter what Wayseeker said, either way, Rowe's still going to have. I mean, that's the character that has the shot. If anybody's got the shot, he's got the shot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We'll end up seeing. So the next one we have one more book we're going to review today. We're going to review 2 different covers for this one. So you got the High Republic Adventures Annual, this is the cover B with Porter on it. You get tons of first appearances in this one. You get Porter Engle, you get Bell, you get Ember, you get Loden, you get Dira, you get Crash. You get more than one, I think, really important first appearance. I think Porter and Bell are both pretty important. Loden, I don't know how long if we'll ever get to his backstory. It's not a bad one. Indira, I don't really care about Crash, but you get some multiple first appearances. I picked
This is the three big things in this book: Porter, Bell, and Amber. Because when you look at
Amber goes with Bell.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just giving you what people are. Amber, fucking people love that fucking Amber. People, first off, people love fucking animals because they're heathens. But like, you can't help it. You can't help it. I mean, it's a fucking dog that breathes fire.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh. Wait a second. What do you have to say about that?
Can't dig myself out of that hole.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying it. Somebody else, I mean, like, you can't put it out there. You can't.
Hey,
You want to go back to that review and talk again about the last
I was luckily in the chat for that one. There's nothing on tape.
Okay,
There's
all
nothing
right.
on tape.
I'm just asking how that's working out. Wait, is phase 2 over yet? By the way,
Phase 2 has the manga. Phase 2 has the manga. Phase 2 has. We will cover all of Phase 2 and Phase 2 stuff.
so you literally got 2 more
Phase-
shots at them dumb motherfuckers showing up.
What?
You got 2 more shots because you said they were going to be extremely important in phase 1.
They ain't coming in. They're done.
Oh,
I was
wrong.
wrong.
You
I was wrong.
Dom it up. Dom it up.
I couldn't
Dom-
tell I was wrong.
This is why I got respect for Dom. Dom will ride and die with some shit. He'll ride. He'll be like, look, we're gonna do extra credit scenes. Boba Fett's gonna show up in fucking Mando season 3. Dom will at least get the fucking balls and ride and die on some shit. You fucking evac. You evac.
No, I can say I was wrong. What's wrong with that? I say I was wrong. You want me to make stuff up and keep living on a dream that isn't going to happen? No, I move on. I was wrong. All right, $75.
That's no fun.
9.8 cover B. Only 55 of these on census.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think? Pass or play?
Well, now that I know it's $75, I don't want to pay $75 for it, but yeah, you
That's
should
not
have
the
asked.
game. The game
No,
is are you gonna pass or
the
play?
game is would you pay $100 for this? Well, right now it's selling for $75. I mean,
Yeah, but
shit,
see,
dude.
this is not the best cover then.
This is the Porter on the cover.
Yeah, it's Porter on the cover. I like Porter.
Okay. So
It's
what?
first
even
appearance
though- yeah,
cover
he was
slash
not
in
playing.
the guts, bro. It's the best cover.
Okay, the best cover, but what's
And it's the least is one of the least amount of covers because people didn't order this cover because it's ugly as shit.
and
Well,
plus
if you
it's
wanna go to the-
2021. It was in 2021
Paper short.
in the height of pandemic, so kind of the books are limited back then.
Well,
too.
this also had the IDW con exclusive. Remember?
We're going to cover that one next.
Yeah.
Online exclusive.
You know what? If I could now, what is the Raw going for? You know,
Probably like 30.
$20.
so I get like someone in the chat earlier said that they'll rather buy 6 or 7 copies of the
You
one.
only get 2 copies raw, or you get one that's 9.8 guaranteed.
You know what? I'll go for the 9.8. I'll pay the $75.
Yeah, Dom.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me too. I would buy this
Dom.
at 75. I
Yeah,
would buy
Yeah,
this.
this is a bad buy at 75.
Because you know what? You might be able to find it for a little cheaper. You might be able to if you talk to somebody. You know, you might if you have cash on you, like a 65 or $70, you could probably get it a little cheaper if the guy has.
I don't think the floor is that far below this. Like, I don't think it's gonna be like all of a sudden this
No,
is
I agree.
$30, 9.8. Like, I think you'll still be able to get your money back out if you have to.
Yeah, a lot of cover A's on this, not
And-
cover B.
And the low number on census means if Porter does come, this book's going to jump high, fast.
high, and then
Well,
It's
you're
going
not
to take a while.
Hey,
It's gonna
I
take a
want.
while
Okay,
for
can
the
we say
price
what
to
we
come
want?
down.
Can we say what we want and be realistic? What's gonna fucking happen? I know we're making fun of me saying people love fucking animals. More realistically, I want Porter. More realistically, Amber is gonna be showing up in this bitch. Like, that's Belle and Amber.
No, I
probably.
agree with you, which is why if you think Porter's the play, I think this one is. If you think the other one's the play, I still think this is the better play. If you like it, because I think this one's more exclusive.
But isn't she coming? She's going to be in the.
And Vernestra is already, we know Vernesta's coming. Vernestra's on the cover of this one.
Yep.
This is the IDW Online exclusive, 9.8. Same first appearances. This one's got 59 of them on census. This one's the average sale price for the 9.8 is 225.
See,
And the range
I'm not sure there's not less B copies. I'm really not sure there's not less B copies.
Well,
I think there's
there were what,
a 1,000 of these.
1,000, right? Yeah, I was gonna say it was
There's
1,000.
1,000 of these. You think there's only 1,000 B covers?
Dude, there was not. Dude, I remember like places that order them. There wasn't a fucking lot. And even
But how
like
many
Red
are
Rick
not-
saying he went there, he got 6. There's 2 that were B. He wiped the whole.
This-
He bought them.
But this cover's pretty bad. If you unless
Oh,
you
it's a terrible
Porter.
cover. It's a fucking
Yeah, on its
horrible
own,
cover.
it's not great.
So like this is the Porter play. But if you're gonna go after Bell,
Right.
you're gonna be like, which one do I want? I want this cover. This is the better cover.
I don't know for Bell.
Unless you like
Why the
Porter.
fuck is the better cover for Bell?
And let me ask you a question.
well,
Which
just because
one's
art wise
harder
it's
to get
better
9.8?
and it's more limited.
Which one's harder to get 9.8?
We don't know. Well, right now there's less 9.8s in the other one.
There
That's
is
what I'm telling you.
55, 59. Basically the same.
And
This
there's
one's worth more, so it makes more sense to send
and
this
there's
one
only
in.
1,000 copies of this one available, right? So called, they say 1,000 copies.
IDW said 1,000. I trust IDW for that.
Yeah, this came directly from that. I'd say pretty close to that.
Yeah.
You know what?
Might be actually a little less.
I actually like this cover better.
Because they put it
She is definitely she's definitely already picked to be in live action. So this could become very this book much more of a value, more of a key than the
This is her first cover on a non-store exclusive.
There you go. So
she's on a store exclusive cover or whatever, but
that's a lot of words. That's a lot of whatnot word salad to try to fucking sell a book.
No, but I'm just saying, if you don't care about store exclusives, this is the first time she's on the cover.
And that's great. And then plus it's a bright yellow cover. People like yellow.
I think the B covers the book for it.
Yeah.
Especially at under $100 and only 55 on it.
Yeah.
If I could, I would buy a 9.8 of this at 200. If I could see a 200, I would buy a 9.8. 225.
Yeah,
what I want to do. I would buy the other.
I think you probably get this for 200. I think you might, if you're lucky, you might be able to find it maybe a little bit below 200 if you do find somebody that wants.
It's just hard because there's not very many people know this cover. This cover's been.
And I know, I get it. It's hard, but 225 still gives me pause.
Yeah, 225 still gets me. Yeah.
Like if we're like in the 150 range, I'm like, oh, okay, that's not bad, good deal. But I don't know.
Especially for the gamble you're taking on a fucking breathing dog.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing, right?
Well, no, I'm saying.
Let's not fucking lie about it. We're taking if we're putting down real money on this, right? What are you gambling on this book? You're gambling on a fire breathing.
I think you're also gambling on Loden too. Loden.
Maybe.
Loden showed up in that.
He dies, but he also dies.
Like
he dies, but he's got a previous history to go back to, and we've seen him in a comic.
But do you think you see some of these characters might be in flashbacks?
I mean, we don't know when they're going to be. It's not
Loden.
Well, look,
I like Loden.
Look, all I know is that
okay. Hold on, let's stop. Pump the brakes. Odds are we know how Star Wars works. We know how the cinematic part of Star Wars works. It ain't 7 characters that's getting in. You're getting 1 character out of 4 books.
I agree.
All right. So out of all these books, you're probably getting Marchand Rowe. And if you get anything fucking else, you're probably gonna get Amber because it's a fucking fire breathing dog and people are fucking heathens.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. And also, they love the women heroine. A lot of women in Star Wars and stuff like that. So I can see the women characters getting more of a play.
There you go, Red Rick. Give him the bell. Good job for Red Rick. Nice dig, man. Keep digging. Shit's still always out there, man.
It is.
Ring the bell.
That's a nice pick up there.
Yeah.
You know what sucks? These characters will show up probably before Dr. Aphra shows up live action, which really sucks.
That's all right.
I think you're actually right.
We don't need everything in.
That doesn't suck. I think you're right, though. I mean, I think the news about how Cal Kestis isn't showing up, then you better. I mean, the Aphra. Dom,
it doesn't matter. We can.
The problem is you fall for what everybody says on the internet. So, like, I don't think any of us. I think we've been saying here for a while that we don't think Aphra's coming. Like, there's not a big Aphra.
And that's the problem. Aphra, is Disney loves the gender and the diversity of characters and stuff like that. And Dr. Aphra is a leading character. She's a lesbian character, which Disney loves. They love the characters that are like that. And I would definitely see them putting out a Dr. Aphra, which would make it. But now I actually see them putting out more of the characters from the High Republic because there's a lot more diversity and more gender stuff.
That's not what it is. The characters are more fucking popular.
I know.
It also is away from Filoni and what Filoni's going to do in that era.
This is the problem with the first part. You bought into the fucking they want the most diverse character bullshit. They don't give a shit. They want the most money fucking bullshit. That's what they want. And they've realized that the most bang for their buck is getting the most characters and staving away from Dave so he doesn't get over control freak.
That's the bigger thing.
The High Republic, no matter what the fucking characters are, because Amber, the flame breathing dog, I don't know it's a fucking dog. It's a fucking dog, right? It ain't a
It
fucking
doesn't matter.
person.
I think the more important fact is Afra takes place during a time where they don't want to mess with what they already are touching all over the place. So
Is it a lesbian dog? I don't know. Is it a straight dog? I don't know. It's a dog that breathes fire.
Yeah, no, Pete, you're right. They're
High Republic is untouched territory that they can do whatever they want.
I know, and that's what I'm trying to say. You know, they're trying to stay, and that's the thing. I think Disney more wants to go with the characters that are less known now. They have you get the Mandoverse.
It's not about them being less known. It's about a different era. They want to get away from it.
Because they already have shit going down in that other era. You already have Filoni doing his thing, so they're not going to step on their own toes. I think they've learned that lesson. Just we're going to do this.
I think they've told us. I don't know how we can't believe when it's coming out. I was going to say the horse's mouth, but I want to do that because they're going to kill her in the chat, and I just did it. But whatever. It's coming right out of the horse's mouth. What's she saying? She's saying, we're listening to you. Who the fucking characters that I'm telling you, we've told you this a couple months ago. Then we say again, when you talk to people, there is very Star Wars reader buzz, new blood coming into Star Wars through the High Republic. They don't, Dom, they got you covered. You're sucked in. You got 80,000 fucking pops. You're buying pops. You're on pre-order. The lovely wife's telling you stop pre-ordering the fucking thing because they already got you hooked, line, and sinker. They want that new blood in, however they get it. Lesbians, dogs, straight people, dudes, chicks, green people, aliens, whip lightsabers, regular lightsabers, this lightsaber, a saber here, a rod there, whatever the fuck they got to do. They want the new fucking blood in, and High Republic is 100% the way they're bringing in the new
uncharted territory, and
uncharted territory with a bunch of rods.
People love it, Dom. And new people love it. It's an entry point for people who aren't used to Star Wars, and they can get into the Star Wars.
This is it. He's right. They love cute animals and fucking what the fuck ever. Yeah, kids
and droids.
Yeah, droid companion.
Yeah.
If Hondo had a fire-breathing dog, that motherfucker would already be in there. I guarantee it.
That's why in the Jedi Survivor, they had connections to the High Republic. You know, so
dude, Blue Beetle, we know what the character looks like. He looks the fire breathing dog looks like it hasn't eaten fucking forever. Looks like a certain artist we saw this week.
Oh,
Jesus. All right, so that's what we got. We're gonna do this a couple more times. If you have books that you want to see us review on Pass and Play, feel free to put in the chat.
Yeah,
after the show, so we can go back and we can review them. We're gonna do like 3 or 4 a week. And do the same thing. So just let us know what you want to see.
Good job, Wayseeker. Way to put that together.
Yeah.
Good job.
Much better than your boring book review.
And better than you tarnishing Boba Fett's good name.
Yeah, and Tarji. Yeah, give him uppercut.
Wait, this one.
You gotta dodge.
Block it. I can't even saw him up, man. I'm in pain. Jesus Christ. AOA, poor Frank Miller.
Dude, I'm telling you, that fire-breathing dog's the jam. I did see 2 Dr. Afras at this con, though.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
You took the pictures?
The A's or the 125s?
No, I didn't want to take the pictures because I didn't want people to make fun of the 2 Dr. Afras that I saw.
Oh, you're saying cosplayers.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't good?
That's a headache thing. Oh, jeez.
Oh yes, as I just unfroze. Yeah, I froze there for a little bit. Sorry about that. Internet connection's bad.
Yeah, you froze. Oh, that's okay.
Oh man,
as long as they have fun.
Oh wow, asking tough questions today. Dude, there were some Boba Fett's though. I think my kids are in the pictures though, Dom, so I can't be putting them on the internet. But we'll see what we can do. Okay, cool.
Boba Fett.
That's it. We're under what? Yeah. All right, let's try to get out of here. Maybe. Wow, we got a lot of people.
Hey, we got 2 minutes to midnight.
Yeah.
We do?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, should you see what I bought for you guys want to see what I bought for a quarter?
Yeah, let's see.
You guys already saw it.
I get it. Land your plane.
No, I know we seen it.
He didn't see it. He hasn't seen it.
Seen what?
His pickups. His comic pickups.
I don't even know where the fuck they're at anymore. Well, okay, I got this for free. Did I say I got this for free? I might have said I got this for free.
Well, you can show them on Wednesday.
Well, let's show the Star Wars ones. Okay. Oh no, that's too good of a book. We're not showing that one. I got that for free too. Got that for free.
But now you got stuff you don't want to show.
Well, these aren't Star Wars related.
Did it?
Okay.
Did you get these, or did somebody else get them for you?
I got that for $1, so I'm not gonna send Power Rangers up in this bitch like like Power Rangers and shit.
Power Rangers.
Okay, let me see what else I got. Hold on.
Oh, the Jessica Cruz. You got to get all 3 though, otherwise somebody's gonna complain.
I don't give a shit. It was a fucking $1, bro.
I know.
Thank you, James. By the way, actually, this is what I didn't get that. James actually was it was a long story, but got that one right there because I needed that one to finish it.
Oh,
But then I owed Obi the other one and I never gave it, so I got that one. Shout out Daggett's Comics. Make sure he was doing really good this weekend, which is really cool. Oh, I think I got somebody this, but I don't even know. These things were all over the place. They did send them out in weird packs too. That's not.
the Gamerverse.
I definitely want to get one of those, and the Star Wars, the High Republic one. I didn't get
What? What do you need?
the High Republic free copy.
Why don't you?
Never got it.
Those things are everywhere, Dom. You can get the High Republic one.
Yeah.
That's Star Wars.
Honestly, I wouldn't worry about the gamer.
I like this one, so I got this for $1 because it's such good condition, and you don't see a lot. Plus, I always like the propaganda covers.
Oh,
I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Marco got his favorite character from Star Wars for $1 as well. There it is. Marco's favorite character of all time, Kyle Katarn.
Yep, little Kyle Katarn from fucking yep.
I was like, wait a second, who?
I got some Republic stuff that I need. I left a lot of good stuff behind.
with JJ.
I left a lot, but I got some like filler stuff that I needed and some just in the nights and oh yeah, dude, this is badass. That I don't have. There's a better copy.
Yeah, we're gonna let you because so this way when you're flashing them, maybe we can get a better look at them.
And then I got for $1 too, and I don't know why. I don't even like this book, but I got this one for $1. Let me see.
Actually, those
You want
books-
your Knight Errant?
Yeah, those books are pretty.
Deluge.
Some of them are hard to get.
No, they're not.
No,
For a
Knight
quarter,
Errant
they're
books are
hard
not.
to get. For a
What?
quarter, they're hard to get.
For $1, they're hard to get. Sure.
Yeah, these days.
These are actually in really good condition too. Like this came out of like.
I
old
did
new
not.
stuff.
I do not like those stories.
I like some of that other stuff, but I always love picking up this book, so I got that one too.
that's cool.
Yeah. This is a reprint, but I love this book, so I got it because it was $1.
Raven the
Because
Bold.
originally it's supposed to be like 75 cents, but
First
We bought a
appearance
lot
of
But you beat them down to $1.
Yeah.
no, we bought a lot of books. So it worked out to about.
Yeah, it was supposed to be 75 cents, but yeah, I got it for $1.
I got some cool shit that I'm waiting for tack though. I got some. Everybody's like, "What? What did you buy?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I bought this." I was so excited, and they're like, "You're such a loser." And I go, "Yep, I'm really
More
kind
creeper
of
books.
Knight Errant Zero is worth like $30. None other Knight Errant books are worth
Nope.
anything.
Hey,
You
listen.
can find the Knight Errant Zero, which is a flip cover, which is
People
free.
like that one though. They like number one. They like
Yeah,
it.
one. But the first Kara's find the Zero. The Zero is the one that you can usually sell for a decent way. But
They
then-
like that number one. Anything for $1 though, and those books
yeah.
were like super
Sure.
good. Like you saw the tails.
Hey, the bag and the board cost $1.
The
Hey, there you go.
tails didn't even look like they were touched. They didn't even like. I think they were putting a bag in the board, and that was the most they got of that.
That's
So
good.
for
Hey,
them-
the bags and boards look
That
pretty clean.
ghoulish
That's
view.
worth $1 by itself.
Yeah, and then like the best one I probably had was that last one that has what's his name from Knights of the Old Republic in it.
Yeah.
And I love
Karuth or whatever his name.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
his name is. Yeah.
I just like them from the video game, so I always like picking that up if I can find it cheap. That book for some reason got not so cheap. So
Yeah.
But the Kyle Katarn one's probably the most expensive one in that lot.
yeah, dude, that book's clean. I mean, that book has got a shot. It really does. It has a shot. So
You gonna submit it?
Nah, not really. Probably. I don't even know. I'm probably just gonna reorganize, and then I'm gonna kind
I'm
of
not too worried about it.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about
I'm not gonna worry about it. Teal tile it is. Yes. What are we saying here? Aaron is worth 30. Whatever. Spent his money elsewhere. Where did I spend my money elsewhere? I did spend my money. Yeah, I did. I probably spent out of pocket. I'm not gonna show you guys everything, but out of pocket, I probably spent maybe $100. but I spent it on that, and that's some good shit. Interesting stuff. We'll turn for TAC. We'll learn it there. We'll look at it there. But it was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I'm leaning on you for content for TAC. You guys
I've written down some notes.
You and Dub got to talk about the con.
Dub had a clipboard. Yeah, we're going to definitely cover the con. Very interesting stuff.
Dub went to the content. Dub.
Yeah. Dub was there too. Yeah. Dub was there, and we'll talk to Andy, see if Andy will come on. He was there too. Which is a lot of cool people. Hey,
cool.
Pete, you missed it. A lot of people cool. A lot of cool people like they compliment our content. They're like about 20 or something, and they knew stuff. Dude, one guy, like opens. He says, yeah. I go, you see it? You go, yeah. Here, look. I look. And he goes, I watch. What's the gems thing you do? What's the name of that show?
Hidden Gems.
There you go. He's like, I watch Hidden Gems, and every time I watch Pete's Hidden Gems, he goes, I go out the very next day and I try to get at least 2 books. And legit ass. I mean, that dude had your Uncharted book. His name's Rob, dude. Good, real good cat. And he had the Uncharted book. He's like, yeah, dude. He's like, I love. I mean, it's cool because it gives him something to hunt, you know. I mean, but he's the
point. I like looking for books too, so I talk about stuff that.
Yeah, he digs. I saw him digging all weekend long. I mean, I've known him for years. Good cat. He's digging too. We got down. I actually had to get down on the floor. My old fat ass is all laying on the floor, throwing long boxes around like the good old days. They talked me into that shit. I mean, that's the type of energy it was. I can't tell you the last time I was on a con throwing fucking long boxes around, digging through shit on the floor. It's been a while, but I was doing it.
That's why I'm to the point where I don't care. I'm going to bring the garden kneeler, like the little foam pad.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Throw that shit down so I can get down.
I didn't even like some of the stuff. I was just throwing in other people's piles at this point. But it was fun to do it.
Here, buy this.
Yeah.
You want this?
Yeah. Hey, if people do it back, see it. People throw shit to you. You should.
I remember in Detroit, last week, 2 years ago when I went, I got a couple of the newsstand McFarlane Spider-Man books. In the cheap, but not $1, but cheaper than you would buy them anywhere else. McFarlane newsstands, come on, can't go wrong with that.
Jerome, we're gonna get Hondo. We're gonna get Hondo someday. We're gonna get Hondo.
And look, I've been for Hondo to show up soon.
They haven't met the fucking park for fuck's sake.
Yeah, the park characters will show up because of their park characters.
They're park characters. They're eventually going to show up somewhere.
Yeah, you'll get your Hondo. We just love making fun of you.
I'm a big Hondo fan too.
Yeah,
we'll talk more about it. But I've given up. I just wear. I mean, I almost got me because I made fun of the dude wearing flip flops. So he made fun of me because I just wear compression pants and then gym shorts. And I was like, bro. I mean, I was kind of self-conscious about it the first time I did it because my doctor's like, you got to be, if you're going to be on your feet that long, you got to wear the compression pants and all the shits I do. But like, I was a little bit, but then I looked the fuck around the con and was like, the fuck? Come on, man. If I could wear, because I was wearing pants, but I was sweating my nuts, like getting like, I mean, you had to throw a whole fucking can of baby powder down there to handle that business, if you know what I mean. So I was like, all right, I got to at least put shorts on. I can't be walking around this bitch fucking pants, you know, because I don't own like jeans. I own like pants like a grown up. So can't be doing that shit. So I wear just jeans. Yeah, I don't wear jeans. I wear pants. I told you, pants.
And I wear sweatpants.
I don't wear sweatpants. I don't wear I wear
sweatpants, man. No, but when I go to the
I don't generally wear sweatpants out, but I have sweatpants. They're comfortable as shit.
Like I go to the cons now with a nice a suit jacket with a sports coat.
Dress the fuck. Yeah, you can't make fun of me. I put on the slacks. You wear fucking a suit jacket and shit. So like, you can't be making.
Everybody notices.
This guy's got pigeon-toed shoes fucking going in this bitch, like alligator style, bro. You can't be making fun of me.
People love my style. They're like, "Oh, you dress good." Every time people like
not anymore. So Dom knows this because he saw me before, especially in my home market. I used to. I don't do that shit anymore. I got compression pants on and fucking gym shorts. Like I'm about to go play like I'm an old ass dude trying to go play a pickup basketball game, bro.
Yeah, why not? You're talking jeans.
What's that?
So you're talking about wearing basketball shorts.
Oh yeah. No, you're right.
Marco's basketball shorts to the '80s basketball shorts.
That's what I say. That's not true. That's
wait, no.
Oh yeah, they are the '80s.
No,
Look
those
at
are the
hired
90s
that, bro. That's not
style,
my. That's the style. It's getting hired.
You're
That
gonna
ain't
let
my
Stone
fault.
Cold
No, he's
Steve
like
Austin
Fab
fight
Five
out
style, like with the commercial where they're like almost like waiters. They're down like mid
I
calf.
only wear. Yeah, I wear those around the house instead of sweatpants. That's why I wear around the house.
You wear ball hugger pants.
Yeah, no nut huggers here.
Dude, I wear compression pants, so yeah, that's why I put fucking shorts over them because do not wear that shit in public. Let me just give you some advice here.
Well, yeah, no.
Don't wear that shit in public. This ain't Lululemon my ass. Don't wear it in public. Don't do it. So yeah, that's what I do. But yeah, we'll talk more about it, tack. We'll talk more about appropriate wear in tack. Some guy didn't even realize me. Met him the night before at dinner. Went back to con. Guy was like, huh? I was like, huh? Didn't realize who I was. Doug goes, yeah, it's because you fucking, when you're out, you look different in public than you do. I was like, yeah, well, I mean, you can't, you know what I mean? So, all right. There we go.
Well,
that's what we got.
No, this is what you get whether I'm here.
Yeah, I know that's what you get with you. I know that's what you get. I know because I've gone out in public with you, fuck. I know. I've gone out in public with him. This is what he looks like at all times.
I might wear a hoodie
little sleeve in it.
if I get chilly.
A little sleeve.
What's that?
He has the pants that wears the little sleeve in it that it slips in.
Yep. This is what I look like unless I'm at church. If I'm at church, I dress up. If I'm not at church,
Oh, dude, I fucking no, man. Yeah, even Lopez will tell you.
I gotta wear a collar.
Show up. I'll have like coral fucking colors on. I'm always 2 steps from going back into the lake. Dude, I got to have the chest hair a little bit out. You know what I mean? The button ups all the time.
That's why you don't like Valance. You're like, man, that's who I am right there.
And listen,
when I have no shirt on.
Go to Philly,
Oh yeah.
in 2 weeks, I go to Philly. I got a nice sports coat that I wear. We chill, rocking it in Philly.
This guy, he be rocking a sports coat. I'm gonna be wearing whatever T-shirt I feel like wearing that day.
There you go.
Rick, dude, hey, listen, fuck it. Not only do I have multiple, I wear 4 pairs of shoes a day, and I have 3 insoles that I put into the shoes that I rotate in the shoes in the day. My shit's so old out. Yes, I got no shame in my fucking game, bro. Fuck y'all. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't do it like me. I'm on my feet all day long. Look it. That's how it is. If you see me in a con, you know. So,
oh, my wife just says I respect that.
Yeah,
no shame in the game. There you go.
No shame in the game, bro. I'll come in there. I'm old young guy. I'll come in there. I got the compression pants on.
You had to see her face. You had to see her face. She walked into the kitchen and then she came out and looked at me. She goes, I respect that.
Yeah,
and then walked back. I'm like,
that's right. Tell her I say hi and I love her too.
He says hi and he loves you too.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm handsome. I'm ruggedly handsome.
Hey, look at these. Hey, hold on. Let me show these shoes off real quick. Let me show you.
He's just trying to get to 3 hours now. He's just trying.
Well, we appreciate everybody hanging in there while we talk about.
You could let us go. You could let us go 2 minutes to midnight, but you're like, let's get it to midnight. Now we're going to 15 hours.
12-12. Was it that movie? Yes, it was.
Yeah. And I was going to be here for like an hour. I was like, I'm going to go on like for an hour, and I'm going to bounce out.
The whole damn show. What's going on?
Because
somebody got a show to film for tomorrow. I still got to edit.
You do it. Then I told him, I go, no, you don't know. Secret young old man. So these were the final shoes I wore today. At the end of the day, right? Look kind of cool, right? You got some colors in them. You know what I mean? They got a little obviously insoles because I put the insoles in. You know what I mean? You just
those
cut out. Huh?
What are those lottos?
No.
They're
New Balances, dude. Old man shoes, motherfucker. Come on. Look at this shit.
Hey, insole companies. You see somebody's sponsor right here. You come to me.
I got insoles in my shoes.
It's the soft. I don't even pull out I keep the soft insole from the original one. I don't even fuck with that. And then I put a fucking insole on top of the fucking insole, bro.
I see Marco on commercials during the soap operas.
That's why Marco's taller than what he is. Because he's like
I can walk all day in these shoes.
The shoe don't get you any bigger for being taller. It's an insole.
Insoles in them, man. You're tall like
it's not tall insoles, asshole. It's like insoles for like bad.
It raises your height.
You put 3 insoles in the shoe.
It's not 3 insoles. This is the one that comes with the shoe.
Okay.
And then you put the insole on top. Like some people tear this shit out. Hell no, I ain't tearing.
Like George Costanza, man, wearing the.
Well, sometimes you don't have to tear it out. Sometimes they come out.
Yeah, every shoe they come out.
Well, no, I mean with little resistance. You don't want to rip shit if it's like attached in any way.
They all come out.
Sneakers. I bought 2 new pairs of sneakers. and I got the insoles in them. I don't take the insoles out of the shoe either. I put the insoles with the shoe in there, but it's comfortable. But if you walk a long time, then eventually
it's that. And then I got then I do. So I buy by the case load. I buy these Pumas. I think I've shown pictures of them before. But I buy Pumas. I buy 2 different styles. I buy the closed toe one, and then I buy the like mesh one. I just buy them. I buy I think like 6
the
or 7.
Californias.
What's that?
The I remember rocking the old
No,
California.
it's this one here. I just gotta go. I got like
little low cut.
Open, so.
As many colors as you could find.
3 insoles, 1 shoe in the same Tom Cruise level stuff. Blue Beetles has said.
This is
bringing me back.
This is why Marco can't check his phone to go on the internet. Why is it can't? Because he's switching his shoes and his insoles.
Hold on, I gotta run to the car. I gotta go.
dropping pickles on his feet and all stuff like that.
Yeah, so I just buy these ones.
Here
you go.
Let me see what you got. I actually just bought a new pair myself. Yep, I got the green ones.
I buy these. Like I buy.
You just showed us paper.
Sorry. So these are the mesh version, and there's like a closed toe one, like a one that doesn't let water in. I buy about 6 of those. I buy like 2 closed toe. I buy 4 of the mesh ones when they go on sale, and that's what you got for a year. So, and they got those soft foam stuff on the inside too. And then I just put insoles on inside there on top of the soft foam. So I don't know. For all you guys that have trouble with backs and walking and stuff.
We did it. We made 3 hours.
Damn it.
Let's go.
Yeah, we dropped below 40 now. Now we can let this go.
No, we're still at 41. All right, everybody have a good night. Thanks for sticking around.
They came back. It was 39 a second ago.
All right. Well, anyways, it's not Costco. You just go if you go on to Puma's website, like they have these sales all the time.
They do.
It's like 40% off, and you just go. They changed. So these are now called. What are these called now? Oh fuck! My eyes aren't working anymore. Oh, damn it. Whatever they're called, they like switch them around. So sometimes you gotta link it up, and they change the name a little bit. Can you read what that says? Read what that says. Read what that says.
Your screen is this small.
Read that shit. It's really bigger on the screen than it is on my shit.
Shit, man, I need glasses myself. I didn't wear my glasses.
That's what I'm saying.
I see 11 and a half.
I know. I really got to get a 12 because they're too tight. They keep fucking up my toes, but I don't know. Maybe they didn't have 12 this year. So
Puma was made by former Nazis?
What?
That's an AOA.
You're trusting AOA here.
Don't listen to anything AOA says.
Oh, come on.
Well,
hey,
got to be a good thing, though, right?
What's that?
It's a positive step, at least.
Yeah, right.
Well, what? I didn't hear what you said.
You said former. Former's a good step. Former.
No, former.
Error of your ways.
I don't know if that's a good thing either way, dude. Everything smells like swamp ass. I gotta breathe and repowder my balls and swap these 6 insoles. Huh. Yeah, thank you. There's all that. You got to keep yourself. Agreed. Proper maintenance at a con. Don't have swamp ass. Don't fucking smell.
Spray with you. You spray it on you as you walk.
I don't think he's agreeing with you. I think he's quoting you.
I guarantee you this. Let me grab my con bag. Where's my con bag? I guarantee you, if I pick up my con bag,
you're just agreeing with yourself.
I guarantee you, if I open this bag right here, you know what's in this bag someplace? That's the camera. Hold on.
Beef jerky.
No, fuck no. Are you out of your mind?
McDonald's. He's gonna put McDonald's.
Hey, some breath mints, Tic Tacs. There you go. Oh, here's the other thing that's in here. Y'all should keep some of this shit. And see, look, it's used. You see that? Fucking used, because you should use it every once in a while.
You're rocking.
You gotta have deodorant, bro. You can't be doing this shit, dude.
Is that the Cool Rush?
I don't know what this is. Yeah, it's a Cool Rush. You're right.
That's the one.
Good shit.
Deodorant buddies.
Yeah, there you go. See, you got that. I don't want to show you what else is in here because apparently there's other stuff in here that I won't, because I don't want people to make fun of. Not me. I don't give a shit about that, but I don't. Some people need special help on this. Yeah, I mean, you got all types of stuff. Cool. Throat lozenge, pens, cameras. Oh, dude, these are cool. Hey, these are those see-through fucking bagging boards.
Yeah, those are cool. Those are cool when you have like a reversible cover, as a wraparound cover.
You gotta have blue tape too. You gotta have the blue tape in your bag at all times.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Well, what happened? Because with the blue tape, you can tape down your covers. You can tape your packs together. Like if you get the book things, you put that on there. You need to make a little note. You get the little thing. You put the blue
start randomly painting somewhere.
Yeah.
in the borders.
I don't have a Darth Vader pen.
Marco, aka Bob Ross, right here. Painting time with Marco.
Extra pair of sunglasses just in case you need the throwaway sunglasses. Just
I still got this to mail to you next time I get a chance. I got you a black pen.
Nice. You gotta have the notebook. You gotta have the notebook just in case you need to take some notes. You gotta have the notebook.
You got your tidy whities in there too.
Marco has
There is. And there's a couple pairs of socks in there too. I'm not gonna be pulling out my underwear so y'all can see.
Tidy
But you
whities.
never know, dude. You ever been on a con floor before? And then somebody people spill shit all the time. Yeah, absolutely.
Or if you shit your pants,
Still
you go
not
to the
taking my
bathroom.
pants off on the convoy.
If you shit
I'm
your
not
pants,
shitting my
you
pants
short?
in the bathroom. No, you just go. No, I'm not shitting my pants. No,
Hey, it happens.
no it does not. It does
Marco's
not.
getting old. It does happen. It happens, Marco.
Oh, it
It's okay.
happens.
It does happen.
It's okay to admit
I
you're
think
getting
I
old.
carries deodorant that has 6 different pairs of shoes and shit. Don't happen to me. You are right. It does happen.
It
Oh,
does
so
happen
that-
because people are so
We're back up
anxious
to
to buy
40
things.
people. Why are people still here?
Con's over. I shit my pants. That's it. I'm going home.
No.
I
No.
traveled 30
Hey,
miles.
shout out to Funky Town. Shout out to Funky Town Toys again across from us, dude. We were counting it. We're gonna do an official count next time. There was a couple times, and there's the pickles. We'll talk more about it. But pickles and the smell of pickles and swamp ass / shit yourself. Not a good combo, bro. Not a good combo.
It might not be a shit yourself situation. It just might
No,
be.
it was. Shout out and shout out to
a poor
Albert.
wiper.
No,
That's why I chose-
okay. So that was the debate. Was it that they
best
just
you
was
have.
it that they shit themselves and every time they moved they were slowly released? Like that's what I thought it was.
I think
They brought to the mindset that it might be not taught proper hygiene to know how to wipe your ass.
yeah, I think it's poor wiping, and then it gets hot,
And they get swamp ass in the mother.
wet.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
it's like making a fire. You start
I
rubbing
don't
those
want.
things together.
I don't need the
It's gonna
visuals,
start
Pete.
spreading odor.
Pete, I don't need the visuals.
You brought this upon yourself with that Jedi that you kept wanting to have all those fart jokes and everything like that. So you're all about this.
Fart jokes and Pete's like make slime in
It's
your
just-
poop
it's
pants
just right
is
next
two
to
different
each
things.
other.
Don't eat the quesadillas.
I'm just giving
Don't eat
visual
the-
representation.
Don't
of
eat
what's
the
going
food,
on.
bro. Don't eat the food. I wish I had time to videotape shit. I didn't even understand. I swear. Could somebody explain this shit to me real quickly, please?
You can try.
Why the fuck is the first 2 things you got to do? Okay, I can kind of let you slide, but there's bathrooms out front. This is what I don't fucking understand. The first 2 things you need to do when you get on the con floor is go to the bathroom and get in the fucking food line. Are you not a fucking adult? Did you not know you were? I mean, I've never gone through a front door of a con, so I don't know. But let me get this opinion. If you got to go someplace, like I go there to set up, so sometimes you got to get in a line in the back. The 2 things I've already done is eat and taking a shit and a piss. Because the last thing I'm going to do is
They
get
might
stuck
like
in a
the
line.
Food. They might
Huh?
like the con. They might like the con food.
That's some.
The con food's going to make you shit again. Bro,
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
they might like the con food. They might be looking.
hot
That's,
dog,
that's some weird shit right there.
popcorn that's been sitting around forever.
No, you eat that stuff. You're in the bathroom, liquid death, baby.
Oh, yeah,
All the way.
dude, bro, no.
Just
Yeah.
saying, people
That's
like
like,
that.
oh man, you know what? I really like the food at the snack bar at the Kmart when I was a kid. Like, really?
Hey, you know what I ate?
Little food
You know what I ate
stand
the
at
entire
Walmart.
con?
Place to
They should have cons during Lent. You want to know why? You know what I ate the entire con? Not a goddamn thing. Not a thing. I'm not sitting at those fucking tables. I'm definitely not ordering anything from fucking concessions. You must be out your
No.
motherfucking
That's
mind.
why you.
Marco's
you
trying to
put
game
in
the
your
system.
bag. You got to have some Welch's fruit snacks. You got to have some.
Oh yeah. I mean that type of shit. No.
Bring your bottle of
I'm not
water.
saying that. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. In my bag, I got Red Bulls. I got water. I got.
You're gonna have stuff.
I got. I have a Lifesavers. The gummy Lifesavers. I have maybe a little. I don't do the
I make a
fucking.
Do
sandwich.
they have the giant
make a
salted
sandwich, wrap
pretzel?
it up,
Blue
put
Beetle
my
asks, do they have the giant salted pretzel seller?
They had a pretzel seller.
That
They
those
said
are
it was
good.
You might have my attention.
Yeah,
when you
no,
guys have-
somebody. I don't know.
giant pretzels. The way they're made, they shun all bacteria.
Now listen, the way I want look,
That coating, everything that drips off
go to
doesn't
a
matter.
bar
You can buy
and I get a big jumbo
pretzels
pretzel
out of a
bar.
shopping cart. off the
Yeah,
street,
Ryan
you'll be
knows.
fine.
No, hey guys, I'm telling you, Ryan was there a couple days too. He was there all day too. Great dude. Let me tell you something. All you see is these people go concession stands, go to a table, go to the shitter. Concession stands, table, shitter. That's all I'm saying.
Stay away. It's not kindergarten snack time.
Oh no, he's right. I fucking had to coach a soccer game in between. I left for an hour and a half, came back,
oranges.
and I had high C, the little Capri Sun type things. I had 2 of those. I brought that shit in. Capri Suns.
Capri Sun's okay, I guess, but
Well, it was Kool-Aid. It wasn't actually Capri Suns. It was Capri Sun. I'm saying in general, like Kleenex. It didn't come. It was Kool-Aid. Low
pouches, not a
natural
box.
natural sugar Kool-Aid Capri Sun thing.
Oh.
That's sliced orange. You can't slice fucking. You know what we should do? Top 10 things not to eat not to bring to com to fucking eat.
There you go.
Dude, I have never in my lunch. I have never had a Lunchable, and I will tell you this: I have never had the want to have a Lunchable.
No.
If it is either don't eat for 8 hours or have a Lunchable, I'm not having a Lunchable.
Sushi. How much sushi in my
For
bag?
some reason, my son likes it.
Hey, Lunchables is pretty cool.
I
They had
ain't
the peanut
touching
butter
that
jelly.
shit.
They had the peanut butter and jelly. Lunchables.
No, those are Uncrustables. Well, he'll eat Uncrustables. That's
Uncrustables is a different type of animal. I still
No,
don't know how
those
to eat
are
an
fucking
Uncrustable.
the Lunchables. That's some weird shit. They make
Lunchables
weird
is
things
weird
like
as shit.
nuggets that are
Lunchables
cold.
is like the bottom of the barrel.
Cold nuggets, those
Yeah.
round
make
pieces
pizza.
of meat,
Is it
the
hot?
round
No.
slimy
Is it real?
meat. Like what is
Crayola?
that? I would not buy lunch meat. I'm not against having lunch meat, but I'm not buying. If you open a bag of lunch meat after they cut it, right, and it's as slimy as a fucking Lunchable looks, that shit goes where?
In the garbage.
Wayseeker eats the fuck
Goes
out of
to the
some.
dog.
Look at how quiet
Goes
he
to
is.
the dog.
Listen,
Wayseeker eats a lot of Lunchables.
you
Oh,
bring
yeah.
a sweet sausage, a pepperoni, and a cheese with crackers. and
Pepperoni
you
go
put it
different
in
ways.
that.
If you get like the non-lunchable ones
Yeah.
that have like salami and things like that,
You
then
make
you're
your own
getting
Lunchables.
with
Yeah,
different
for sure. You get
meat.
the nice pepperoni from Trader Joe's. All the
Yeah, you
time.
get the you cut your own pepperoni. You bring the
Oh,
whole stick.
no.
and you cut it.
I ain't got
Well,
time for that.
I already make grappa down the street, bro. I'm already in the moonshine business, brother.
Or you put them inside.
I'm down with that, but I'm definitely not. You know what I mean? I'm not
making some toilet wine. What are
not
you
making
doing?
toilet wine. No,
Yeah, Marco, make your own guide, the survival guide to cons.
I probably should.
Yeah, that'll be good. I think that'd be good content.
It'd be a whole different world. Yeah, so everybody can rag on me while these people don't even go to fucking cons. Tell me how it was like
A
a
pair of
con.
shoes.
We
a
all
reliable
we
pair
all
of
can't
shoes.
live in the Midwest. We got one con out
Yeah.
here a year. That's all we got.
I want to see a
Hey,
quick edit of you
Your
putting things
problems are
together,
not my problems.
like Schwarzenegger getting ready in Commando, like strapping things on, putting things in bags.
And you see a shoe.
Okay, how
another pair
many?
of
Let me
shoes,
ask you a question.
Another pair of shoes.
How many minimum amount of bags that you have for a con? Go.
Bags?
Backpacks.
Well,
I'm walking in with.
One.
Backpack.
I've got a backpack.
One.
That's it.
That's it.
2 backpacks is the minimum amount of backpacks you should have.
Why
How am I
two?
gonna walk in with 2? I got one back.
You don't walk in with 2. Minimum amount you go to a con with is 2.
No.
How are you gonna carry 2?
Why? Why are
You
you carrying
don't
two?
carry 2. You fill one up, then you drop it. You pick up the next one. It's got
Where am
open
I
stuff in
dropping
it. You have food in one. You don't have your food in the same one. You're keeping your fucking books in. Are you? What heathens are you?
Hey,
I'm
my
gonna-
backpack
what
has
I'm
2
gonna do-
compartments.
I got one con a year. I'm gonna
Fanny
leave
pack.
the
Red,
con.
hey, Red,
I'm gonna
I
go-
wish
I'm
I
gonna
could
go
fanny
eat.
pack it up. I can't do a fanny pack, but mad respect to the dudes that the cats out there rolling with fanny packs.
I'm
Leather
gonna go
pack.
to the con. I'm gonna leave the con. I'm gonna go eat, have a nice meal, come back to the con an hour and a half later. I don't need to take food with me. I'm
Oh,
gonna
so
go
now-
out to eat.
You're gonna leave the con way secret.
This is why he's doing trade paperbacks
You're
instead
gonna
of
miss
selling
out,
real comics.
and you're gonna miss
Oh.
out on the Star Wars Insider that you've been looking for the longest time.
There's none of that. There's none of that in Denver. There's nothing. You got nothing to worry about. You got 4
Why are you
comic
there?
sellers.
Why are
You
you
got
in
4
Denver
people
then?
that sell comics
Move
in
out.
all the con. That's
Work
it.
harder. Work harder.
Yeah.
Make one.
Work
Make one.
harder.
We are also coming
Make
at this from a lot of different angles and directions. Me, I don't like being at a con. I'm not like, I'm going to be here all day. Fuck
Listen.
that. I ain't being there all day. I'm in
Listen.
and out as quickly as I
Well,
possibly can.
Pete's worried somebody's
I don't
gonna
like
step
people.
on him and
I don't like
squish him.
crowds.
Way secret.
Yes, you're right. I mean, I
Own
get it.
Way secret. Make your own con. Papa don't preach Comic Con.
Nobody coming to
I got
that.
my bag. I put more shit in it than I need. But still, the snacks are in a separate compartment than the comics.
Yeah. Listen, you have some snacks there, and most of the time, what you do is you carry your bags.
Dude,
in your
first off, I only bring, what are these OGIO bags? Those are the only bags I use. And I still would not put fucking snacks in the same place.
What about if you have a computer bag?
Oh,
It has a computer slot for the computer, the one zipper, and then you have the other side that's empty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That they have because you have the compartments.
It's a
in the
whole
bag.
separate zipper. It's a whole separate thing.
No.
Not to mention the snacks I'm bringing. It's a fucking bag of pretzels. I'm not
Exactly.
bringing goddamn greasy pizza or some fucking bag of Cheetos where I'm like, let me go grab comics now.
Those, you fucking gummy bears and shit.
That and you need the what do you call it? The folio. You need to have the folio.
The folio, the folio book.
Yeah, for your comics.
Yeah.
The thing
You
you
have the
open
little
up
box.
and
You
pull your books
have the
out
little
of.
box. You put your comics inside there, and you
You
put
mean the
them
one I just opened and pulled books
Yes,
out of
that's
that I
what I'm
brought?
saying.
Yeah. You're the dirty motherfuckers that I hate that sit there eating your fucking pretzels thinking that you putting that shit in your mouth is
I'm
not
not
fucking
eating
going on
pretzel. You're
there.
missing
Smudge
the
shit
point.
all over the books that I want to buy.
You didn't listen to what I said.
Just come
I'm
out
not
to
even eating
Denver.
the stuff that I brought. I
The
brought
con
it
is right there on 16th Avenue, the mall. So you just leave. You go to the outdoor
You-
mall, all
you
of the
even-
restaurants. You eat a good
What are you
meal.
telling me about how con works?
You eat a good meal, then you go back and you do your thing. You don't need to eat anything there. You don't need to take food with you because you're going to go out. Have a
Yeah.
good meal.
You guys are getting me hungry now because it's after midnight here. I should.
No, that's
Okay,
what I'm
let's
saying.
get out
I
of
bring
here.
that
But my
shit
point
just
is
in
this:
case,
if you're
but
going
I'm
to go
not
out
just
to
sitting
eat,
there eating
why
it.
the fuck are you bringing snacks with you? What are
Just
you,
in
two?
case. It's a just in case. It's like a be
You got
prepared.
your water. You got your
situation.
water. That's the only thing you need to bring
Water,
with you.
water, and some form of coffee
You're
or
in the
like
middle of
caffeine.
time. There's a zombie apocalypse. You want to have some food on you.
Yeah, because most likely what's going to happen?
The apocalypse
that's
is
be
gonna
the snack
die.
I'm eating in the
I
car
know
when I'm
it. I
driving
can't
home.
fight. I can't fight. I'm going to be dead in about 2 minutes in the apocalypse. I don't need to worry about that.
Anyway, Seeker.
I'm giving up.
I'm done. I'm done.
Like
I'm
six
done.
weeks
I give
ago.
up. You got me. I'm done. I don't want to live through this. I'm
Wave
out.
that flag.
No, you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna look at you like this. You know what? This guy's too easy. Let him go. Oh, wait, come on. Come on.
Exactly.
And I'm going to be like, guys, I got pretzels and fruit snacks.
You know what I mean?
I'll be kicking little Pete down the line to all the zombies while I'm eating his fruit snacks.
You got to catch me first. I'm still spry for being around. I got that quick twitch.
Uh,
All right, quick tits just the fuck out of here.
yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, hey, I didn't know you were done now. I thought you were going to get another pair of shoes to show us.
No, they asked to see the shoes I show them. I give the people what they want.
You're trying to get all the sponsorships. That's what you're really trying to do.
Well,
We get it.
You know how much I spent on insoles this year?
Yeah, I can
Shoes,
see.
too?
I can see Marco doing a friggin' Sketcher commercial on the road. You're walking through the sketches. When you're
And on
walking the
that
con
note,
floor,
Thanks
you
for
need-
everybody who hung out this long.
When you walk on the con floor, you need something extra comfortable, like these Skechers. These are con Skechers, limited edition Skechers, created by me.
I've tried 8 different Skechers. The problem is when you start putting the insoles in, it doesn't really work that well. So I stopped using Skechers. The Puma shoe that I have works very well with it. Those New Balances do, but whatever this Puma is, it's very nice, especially if you have you have men feet instead of like little girly feet
Are
or
you
some
at all
shit.
enticed by you don't have to lace them or tie them or even bend
No,
over?
I tie them up. No, I tie my shoes.
Pins?
I'm not. No, I don't. I think that shit might like float around or some shit. I don't know. I don't like that.
You think it'll float around? I don't know.
Well, I mean, if I got run from some zombies or kick somebody in the ass, like I don't want my shoe falling off because it didn't hit fucking tied. So
That's it.
I'm like
All right.
Wayseeker. I'm not just gonna flail on the ground. Yeah, zombie.
Gonna start tickling you.
I'm 120. I'm 125 pounds on a good day. Like, what am I gonna do? Like anything is gonna barrel me over. I can't do
Oh, I
anything.
missed it.
I'm
I missed
done. I got no
125.
muscle. I got nothing. I'm dead. You could fight your way out of this thing, Marco. I can't.
Because he has 90 pair of sneakers that he be wearing during the bottom.
Yeah, I'm fried as a motherfucker. Like my shit's good.
He's
I'm
like,
spry.
hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Changes his shoes in between the run. And goes, okay, let's go back.
Hey, time out, guys. Time out. I
Come on.
gotta change my compression pants. Get some new shoes on. Been sweating. We've been running for too long.
The zombie,
change
the
these.
zombie be like this. I smell swamp ass. The zombie be like, oh, I thought it was me. It's swap.
Oh, it ain't me. No, it ain't. Dude, I did that. I did the check. And I went to the bathroom. I was like, it ain't me. I did the check twice.
Like, don't come after me. I gotta go change my insoles. I just ran.
I did the check twice. I was like, I know it's not me, but I'm gonna put some extra on anyways because I smelt it twice and it was close to me, but it wasn't me because then when I left and came back, they were like, dude, did you smell that guy? Do you think he took a fucking shower today? I was like, oh, I thought that might have been me.
I thought I had an Italian hoagie.
Who knows?
Sometimes it's better to be safe than it is to be stank.
That is absolutely true.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Absolutely true. And on that note, thank you, everybody. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 12:34 on the East Coast. We will see you guys next week.